It's live from the pit of hell. I've been monitoring this. 4 years back, on 2015, they were 2 point something percent. So I think 2.3. No matter the lies. But after 4 years, abracadabra. they become doubled or more than doubled. How do you confirm this? It is live from the pit of hell. They pay everything. Everybody. Listen. People don't understand what the Fulanis are doing. Do you know why? The reason why you don't have electricity? Basic resources, basic infrastructure you don't have. Because these people, they are using the money that's supposed to be building all these things, bribing every organization, every government of the world, including Wikipedia, including Facebook, anything. That is the way they behave. That is the way they work, by bribing. People are making a lot of money out of Nigeria. I'm telling you, foreigners, I mean. So, if you go to Wikipedia, they say, Fulani, they are 6.3. In the next 3 years, they will say they are 15% of Nigerian population. That is the way they are. Lies. So, this term, Hausa Fulani, or terminology, is a lie, is a farce. They use it in order to rally around the Hausas and conquer other ethnicities, subjugate them. First of all, they subjugated the Hausas. Thank God that today everything now is shining. Everybody is seeing the whole thing, their agenda, because they are in a hurry, as our leader said. So they are. For them, they have reached their apex in Nigeria. So they are unleashing who they are. They are killing the Hausas. They don't spare the Jera people. What of the Gengwak of Bauchi? They are killing them. When you hear in Katsina that they kidnap people, these are the indigenous population, the Hausas and other indigenous people in Katsina. These Fulani terrorists, the branded bandits, is who they are killing. Don't think that they are killing themselves. No. You know, it's people from the south, southerners mostly. They don't know the difference, but they themselves, they know. My Lafia, as he said, he speaks Hausa more than, because they use this term, Hausa Fulani. They impose Hausa on them. What the Hausas have only today is only their language, nothing more. Their tradition, their cultures, everything is gone. Their freedom is gone. They depend on the Fulani. This is as a result of a work, very, very diligent work of the Fulani for many years. And the resultant effect that is turning the Hausas into slaves, beggars today. But we are urging the Hausa elites, the Hausa population, the Hausa populace, to rise up, and they are doing it. They are doing it, even in the streets of Kano. They are doing it, rising up against the Fulani, because this Fulani hegemony must be broken. Our leader gave them a promise. He made a promise to the Fulani. He said, by the time we finish with you, the Hausas will chase you out of Sokoto and rename their land Gobe, their original name. People don't understand the work IPOB is doing. People don't understand. The Fulani, they thought that they have reached the apex, the height of their conquest. That is why they became very arrogant, start unleashing mayhem against every ethnicity, every tribe in that zoological republic called Nigeria. Today is backfiring. Everybody understands the Fulani today and who they are, that they mean death for you. Let me not go further anywhere. I just want you to, because I'm going to treat this issue today in my submission. I want you to stop calling them the Hausa Fulani. There is nothing like Hausa Fulani as a people. What we have are the Hausa and the Fulani. Please. This terminology, once you are calling it, you are doing good to the Fulani. The Fulani are very minority. They are not plenty. So when you join the Hausas to them now, you blow them larger than life. You make them to be larger than life. And they are happy. And you are doing the Hausas a disservice. The Hausas are rising up. You see Sheikh Gumi moving about. He's a Fulani man. Complete. Headsman. A terrorist. And they are celebrating him because he's a Fulani man. Look at Sheikh Zakzaki, the real Sheikh. He's languishing in jail. He's an Hausa man. Do you know that? He is a pure Hausa breed. Do you know that? Let me tell you. Do you know that the Fulani, they never imbibe, they regard the Shiite Islam as people that are worse than infidel. Do you know that? I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. Do you know that the Fulani you are seeing, just like the ISIS, Islamic States of the Levant, the way they hate Iran, the way they hate the Shiites, all of them are Muslims, but they hate the Shiites because they are imbibed. The Islamic States, they are just the same thing with the Fulani. They are engaged in the most virulent form of Islam, the Wahhabi, Sunni Wahhabi Islam. They see any Shiite as a very, more than devil. That is why you see the open fire against Sheikh El Zakzaki, a respected Sheikh, Islamic scholar. He is now languishing in jail. Can't you ask yourself why? Because this man, now he wants to use everything opposite of what the Fulanis believe in order to bring the Hausas up. The same religion, but he wants to use the opposite of the Fulani version. That is the Shiitism. In order to raise awareness of the Hausas, that they should confront these people. Do you understand? Do you know that Aminu Kano tried to fight using PRP? Tried to fight because he saw, many Hausa elites, they understand the situation they are in. Many good people among them try to fight the Fulanization, the Fulani hegemony. But the Fulani, they understood it. They quietly silenced Aminu Kano, and he was quietly poisoned. I think in 1980s or 90s. 90s, I think, he died. Quietly. People don't understand these people. The Hausas, you should rise up as you are doing. Even other ethnicities in the north. The problem we have in that zoo is the Fulani. The hegemony. The way they behave with impunity. Because they believe that Nigeria belongs to them. Therefore, if you are talking about one Nigeria, they take you as their property. So please let us do the right thing. Hausas should stop being used by this Fulani in order to do their dirty jobs, because you are not the same people. The Hausas are very good people. Historically, they are very good people. Until they touch, and they are hardworking. They are hardworking. They built a vibrant civilization. When they were in Songhai Empire, manufacturing textiles and coloring them, bright colors, exporting textiles. 17th, 16th century. They built muskets. Something that they cannot even dare do it today because of the touch of the Fulani. They put them down, subdued them, turned them into street beggars in the name of Almajiri. Do you understand? Fulani doesn't mean well for you. You know, study history and look at even anywhere they are. The Fulani, they never built civilization. They never built vibrant civilization. Their own is to conquest. And what they do with the land, only God knows. They continue expanding. Please let us do the right thing. Today, my topic is very simple. For your information, let me announce this, of which you know. Tomorrow, our leader is going to lead us in our praises. Our praises in worship. Biafra way of worship. That is who we are. We should be doing things in our own way. That is who we are. Stop imitating. You can take some, Japan, listen. I used to give example to Japan because what Japan did in history is unprecedented. I'm telling you. People that were living their own life, they had a visit by foreigners, the Europeans. The Japanese, the samurais were fighting with bows and arrows and swords as of that time. They never had the civilization, the advancement of using gunpowder and bombs, all these things. No. This thing is 16th century. The first time the Netherlands, the Europeans stumbled into Japan. And the Japanese welcomed them. They welcomed them with caution, watching them. And the Europeans said, no, we came for peace. So we are Europeans. We came from above over the sea, at the other end of the sea. The Japanese say, They say, what do you come for? No, we brought goods that you don't know. They started demonstrating, bringing in, showing them their hardwares, weapon, gunpowder and weapon. All these things the Japanese never know it. They saw it the first time in their life. Muskets as of that time. Now the Japanese say, okay. And meanwhile, they came with their missionaries. We have our way of worship. And our leader is Pope. So you need to accept. One man we call Jesus. So they start preaching. The Japanese say, wait. Leave that side first. Leave that side of ideology, please. We are highly interested in your hardwares, your goods. As they are talking, the missionaries have already gone on, they have already landed. Started preaching to people, gathering people the normal way. And the Japanese, they were watching them. They said, don't worry. What we need is sell us your products, your equipment. It's nice. They bought that original. The samples. Which the Europeans say, no, these are samples. We will go and bring more. The Japanese say, don't worry, we need that sample. Sell it to us. They say, okay, if you want to buy, no problem. They sold it to them. Now the Japanese told them, when are you going? You have to go and bring more so that we can buy more. That time it was there was no aeroplane or through selling sheep. And they will take from Japan to Europe at that time, maybe it can take 2 years. Only one way. So they know, the Japanese, they know that going maybe 2-3 years, preparing other ships and coming back another 3-4 years. So it can take another 5, 6, 7, 8 years for them to come back. They say, okay, we have time. They beat them, cook for the Europeans and say, okay, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, bye-bye. Bring more, bring more. Immediately, the Europeans left in their ship. They made a law. They warned their people. Before you know, the places of worship the Europeans, the missionaries instituted, they went there. Those people, any Japanese they see doing akaranko, benafana, they kill him. Not only him, they kill the whole family. What I'm telling you is history. So that you know, when you are looking for visa to go to Japan, you understand that these people, they were merciless against the so-called Christians that are Christianity. Sorry, that you are inside today defending and talking garbage about. You don't know. Do you understand? Japan made a law that time. Immediately the Europeans left. They made a law binding the whole kingdom, their people together. They say, look, if we hear or see you engaging yourself in this European missionary nonsense they brought, that we are going to not only kill you, but any of your relation will kill your whole family. We slaughter them. They made a law against Christianity in Japan. It's reality. Now another step they took. You see the sample of the weapons they bought. They didn't wait to start going to Harvard University in order to manufacture. That is why, sometimes when I look the difference, like in the old during the colonial period, you see that these people that are say they are the fathers of they fought for independence in our land, in Nigeria. All of them went to schools in abroad, so they indoctrinated them there. I'm not saying that it is all bad, but where is our own local knowledge and institution? Where was it? Sometimes I used to ask this question. Sometimes I ask personally, I need answer. If somebody can even why? Okay, does it mean that we had in CBD studying? I mean, we have intellect. We had intellectuals in our own local way. Why didn't we even have some people that have been engaged in that study institution of our own that time in Biafra land, in Yoruba land? No. Why? Why is it so? It's a question I would like people to even, if you know, you can call and tell me, please, or tell the whole world, because it baffles me. They did away with our Nchibi. We can develop in our own way, in our own way studies. Now we start engaging, taking things from other. It's like that. The Japanese, they didn't go to Harvard University in order to start reproducing what the Europeans brought, the war equipments. And that is the point I want to bring. Immediately the Europeans left. Now they started trial by error, reproducing all those materials they bought from the Europeans, because they know, or they knew, that trouble has visited them, that they are in for a shock if they don't take time. So the only way to face the Europeans is to reproduce their own weapon, because they have higher weaponry. That is why Japan is unique. I doff my head for them, my caps for them, sorry. Always. You know, their history used to fascinate me. They didn't wait to be sent to University of Luxembourg or Harvard University for them to learn this and that in order to come and start manufacturing. They used their common sense, their brain, in order to start reproducing without no person teaching them. That is what I call common sense. And they banned every Japanese from imbibing in any foreign ideology or foreign religion. You don't know. This thing happened for 265 years. If they see you, if they suspect that you are even praying in Nafana, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in Japan, that time, they will slaughter you, burn you and your children, your families, you know, burn all of you, slaughter all of you, so that there will be no trace. People don't understand what is nation building. It's a process. Sometimes you think it's a wickedness. No, they know what they are doing. Today, what is happening? Everybody wants to go to Japan. Everybody wants to go to Japan. Oh, it's a nice place. You didn't know what it took. Today, anything that happens, we are Republicans. How can it be like this? Now the kind of we talk like this. No, we need to be channeled in one way that is good, so that you become like that. You start behaving like that in the future. Our generations will continue like that. Stop hiding in this republicanism to commit atrocity, to deceive yourself in your ignorance. That is what I'm saying. Who is more Republican today or Democratic today than the Japanese? Life is sacrosanct there today. But it wasn't like this before. Because that time they were building a nation, they were building their country, they were building a people, channeling them to, just like water. Water in physics, water finds its own level. If you have a pour water now, in a sand, you use your hand and trace, trace the sand. The water will be following that place. It's natural, it's nature. It's the same way. In Nigeria, the dominant species, they are trying to channel everybody to the Fulani system. That is why you see what is happening. If we don't resist this and become liberated from this mess, in the next 200 years, 100 years, before God and man, you see everybody bowing down to the Fulani as because they channel every tribe in that Nigeria. Because that is our great grandchildren that time. Generations coming that time will not know that it wasn't like this before. The same way they channel the Hausas today to become street beggars. Do you think that the Hausas were like this before? They were a hard-working set of people. Therefore, today I'm talking about Fulanization agenda. That is the topic of my submission. Simple. We speak it, we say it every day, Fulanization agenda. But I want to bring another perspective and more insight. Fulanization agenda. It is real. This is an agenda. The agenda of complete Fulani subjugation, colonization and conquest of every other indigenous population using different methods. They use different methods. They don't use only one method. It depends on the place, the country, or the nation, or the tribe, or the people that they met. Now they use a peculiar method for them. Please, I don't want any person to call me. I've never opened my line, please. Now, as I gave example with Japan, that time, you can call it that Japan was doing Japanization of their people. Complete Japanization of their people that time in the 16th century. Because they don't want this interference with other ideologies. When you talk about ideologies, religion is involved, culture is involved. Do you understand? They want to maintain their people as Japanese, original people who they are. Because they know the inconvenience, the confusion it will bring. When some are shouting Buddha, Buddha, others will be saying, no. You call Jesus now, he's the Son of God. This and that. Another person will be there shouting Allah. They know that it is complete, utter mess. Like what is happening in our land today. Any person you talk, he say, I have right to for free religion and this and that. Yes, you have right. But remember, where will that your right lead you? Not only you, the generations coming. That is the foresight the Japanese had. They know that if they allow this because of your right, human right, this and that right, right, that in the future, that right will be grossly abused, and there will be confusion in the land, and foreigners will penetrate them, because one will not have two masters at a time. Do you understand? You know, that is the ignorance by some people. You know, when you see some of all these Efulefus saying that they are Igbo Muslims, I used to scroll in the comments. People used to attack them, but you see some useless idiots. They will say, no, leave it. After all, we have freedom of worship. Let's fight for Biafra only. Leave this freedom of, everybody have freedom of worship. And I see these people as complete idiots because they are ignorant. They are ignorant of everything, I'm telling you. There is no way a people will be together without common visions, common ideology. It is impossible. At least majority, very big majority of the people with common ideology. It's impossible. You cannot tell me that some people will be in our own land. I'm not talking of the wider Nigeria. Nigeria, we know, is a zoo. We are centrifugal force is playing. We are in our land. Now you have people that are that imbibe themselves in this Fulani version of Wahhabi Islam, and they tell you that we are all Biafrans. Okay. Any slightest thing, they will leak it to their brothers because they will have that weak point. I mean, that feeling of brotherhood. Oh, these are Muslims. Why are you doing? You know, because that is what happened. That is what happens. Do you understand? There's one time I watched a film, and that film I think is based on true story about this Hezbollah. You know, Hezbollah in Lebanon. You know, Hezbollah. You know simply what it means is the party of God. Hizb in Arab is party. Allah. Hizb Allah. That is party of God. That is what you are being led by Nasrallah. This sheikh. So they found out, you know, the Mossad, they implanted one bishop. He's a Roman Catholic bishop in Lebanon. He's a secret agent of the Mossad. But he's a Lebanese and he's even a member of Hezbollah. He's giving them information. He's giving the Mossad, the Israelis, information about Hezbollah. I watch the film. Is it film or documentary? But they personalize it to act it as film. The bishop or the reverend father, he will be in, confession box, listening for people to confess. One of the how the person used to come and take information. One of the people confessing. He will be a Mossad agent also. He will come to collect. He will enter into that small room where he will be confessing. You know, people will be waiting. They think that he's confessing to the Reverend Father, not knowing that he's taking information from the man, from the Reverend Father or Bishop. That is how it is. And they gave that man, that bishop, very sophisticated equipments. The Mossad gave to him in order to transmit some information transmittable. So what am I saying? This man is a Lebanese, yes, but because of his belief, his Christian root, he has soft spots for the cause of the Jews, yes. But after the people, they found out and they killed him in a very gruesome way. So what am I saying? When your weakness, the weakness of a people can come through ideological difference. You don't believe, you don't truly believe in what we believe. It will cause you to start having soft spot for our enemies. That is what I'm trying to say. Because what you believe in the enemies are the same thing. That is why Japan tried to curtail it at the early times. At the early times. And today, because you know what they did? They curtailed this thing, they held the people, they channeled the people like as you can channel water. You know, irrigation. The old type of irrigation. You know, you bring water, you pour it, you know, the farm now, you will start to moving. The way you channel the water. And after, you don't need to start channeling again. It continue flowing like that. That is what Japan did. They held their people. Some people can call it hostage. There is a term they use during that time, the Japanese term. The law of is it Bushido? Which held people. People have no right to change to another ideology. You must continue in your natural way you see yourself. That is Buddhism. That is it. Any Christianity, they chop off your head. When they channel their people for 200 and something years, generations upon generation, now they make sure that no more, they don't need no guidance again. People will be naturally behaving as they have been guided for centuries back. Now that is when things will be liberalized. Oh, we have democracy, we have republicanism, we can invite even churches now to say no problem, because they know after all that they have channeled the mindset of their people. So there's nothing you can convert one or two people is inconsequential. They don't even see that religion now as their identity. They see the identity as Japanese first. Do you understand? That is what we are doing. Biafrans first. That is why we are saying here that Biafra is our religion. If you never take Biafra as your religion, know that you can be bought over any time. Because you have something that is more than Biafra. Do you understand? You know, when our leader, at the early time of the preachings of our leader, I'm coming in what I'm saying, I never deviated. Because the topic of my submission today says the Fulanization agenda. Simple and short. You know, during the time of our leaders, the first time, 2013, 14, you know, see what he's preaching that time. He said, if you are in a Yoruba church, come out. You know, this statement cause even in Nigeria, cause say, why this man is but he knows what he's doing. And I completely understood him even that time. Because you cannot have two masters at a time. That time, you know, these people, many of all these people, not now that many of them are rising up, yes. But as of that time, they see, oh, what are you doing by preaching? Oh, this and that. Biafra is nothing. You see people preaching against Biafra, even in the church. He tell you that, come out from that church. If you are a Biafran, you want that Yoruba pastor, you even die and go to hell. That is what he was preaching that time. And understandably so. Because your pastor can tell you, no, leave Biafra, leave this Biafra. If you go Biafra, you can go to hell. Don't resist your rulers. Because that is, obey Obey your leaders, your political rulers. It's in the Bible. They will quote it for you. Deceiving people. Now, he wants you to have Biafra as your ultimate ideology. So that you can be any other thing, but don't allow that thing to be higher than Biafra in your life. That is what he tried to imbibe in us, and I understand it. Do you understand me? So what am I saying? This Fulanization agenda is real. Let me tell you. Let us not think that it is only the Fulani headsmen that are being used in this Fulanization agenda. Don't think that it is only the Fulani headsmen. No. All of them are in this together. Every class of Fulani are in this together. And I will prove it to you. The nomadic Fulani, as well as the settled Fulani, that is what they call the town Fulani. Let me tell you, you know Ottoman Danfodio. Ottoman Danfodio was not a Fulani headsman. He was a town Fulani. Do you know that? Ottoman Danfodio that started this Fulanization agenda in Nigeria, in the present day Nigeria. He was not a header, he was settled. He was a town Fulani. He was a sheikh. You understand? An imam or marabu or sheikh, that is it, sheikh. A religious teacher, a scholar. Just like Sheikh Gumi. Do you see? I want you to understand that all of them are working hand in hand towards one goal. All of them. And that is why they are succeeding. Because one never leaves the other. Their emirs, their politicians, their sheikhs, their religious scholars. Remember, Ottoman Danfodio was a teacher. He was a religious scholar. Bright. As they are calling Sheikh Gumi a renowned Islamic scholar. Renowned. That is Nigerian media. Renowned Islamic scholar. The same thing, Sheikh Ottoman Danfodio was a so-called renowned Islamic scholar. And he attracted the eye of the king of Gobe at that time and said, I need a teacher to teach my children and to teach in my palace. They recommended him, there is one Fulani man that have been living here with his parents. He grew up here. Very good neighbors they are. Their parents, we have no problem. We had no problems. The Hausa, we are telling the king, conversing him. We had no problems with this family. They have been living with us, so they just came. But we are good neighbors. The king Yufa said, bring him. Is what I need. Let him be teaching my children. Ottoman Danfodio saw that it is time, and he grabbed on it. And pounce on it. I say, okay. And he started, you know what? He started teaching the king's children hatred against their father. Do you know children? Listen. You know anything or anybody that is with children, right from tender age, it will have an impact on the children's life. It is reality, it is truth. You are a child of 3-4 years, you are leaving it to your nanny. You are going to work every day. Let me tell you, if they stay long, that child will know that nanny, have more affiliation with that nanny more than you, the mother or the father. I'm telling you. It is scientific. So, this Ottoman Danfodio started teaching the children of King Yunfa to hate their father. That their father, that they should not behave like their father. That their father is not Muslim enough. It's not Islamic enough because he's going with unbelievers. Sometimes unbelievers invite him on festivals and he goes their festivities as a king. That they should not behave like that. Started brainwashing their children that their father is corrupt. Teaching also people that are coming into the court, into the yard, into the palace, the court of the king. And they were listening. They were listening. From there, some started believing him. Many started following him. Remember, he was not a headsman. He was a good neighbor to the Hausas. But he was just waiting for an occasion, the chance to do what they know how to do best. That is subjugation, Fulanization. They don't miss that chance. Never. Remember the people in the middle belt. When you ask some other ethnic nationalities that are suffering today, they will tell you, oh no, we have been living with this Fulani for many decades. They are very good people. They don't want problem. This and that. But let me tell you, once they see an opportunity to strike, they don't miss it. These are the people that start working with other foreign Fulanese. They are always like that. Do you know what happened in Mali? The Fulani have been living with the Bambara, the other people. Is it Dogon? Also, Dogon tribe in Mali for many years, decades, if not centuries. But do you know what? Many of them are Muslims also. I want you to differentiate between Islamization and Fulanization. What people call Islamization is not Islamization, it's Fulanization. Do you understand? They cannot, even if you are talking of Islamization, Fulani cannot be Islamizing Mali that is already a Muslim country. So what they are doing is Fulanization of the place. It doesn't matter whether they are using Islam as a weapon to fight even against other people that are Muslims. So they are not even going according to Islam. Islam is just something pronouncement they are using in order to commit the atrocities. So these people that were living in peace, these Fulani, good neighbors with other tribes in Mali, the Bambara, the Dogons, few years back, from 2013-14, other Arabs and Tuaregs break into Mali, saying that they want to form a caliphate, that Mali is un-Islamic. They started killing indigenous people. Do you know what happened? The Fulani immediately, that your neighbor, that you think is a very good immediately they are the people that are pointing their neighbors, their non-Fulani neighbors, the Bambaras, the Dogons, because they know the ground. They turned against their neighbors that they used to go and borrow charcoal, go and borrow matches. Oh, they invite them on festivities. Now they turned against them. This is how they behave. They never slack at any slightest opportunity. They turned and followed the Arabs to conquer the people, their host communities. This is abomination, but it is true. What I'm telling you is true. That is why when the indigenous population in Mali, when they had opportunity now, they started retaliating. They started killing the Fulanese in Mali. They said, these people, we never knew that they can turn against us. That these people, we felt that we are living in peace for many decades, if not centuries, with them. They came into our land and we harbored them, everything. They behave like us, even speak our language. Now they follow foreigners, Arabs, and turned against us. That is why I'm telling you Fulanization agenda is real. Now, these people, with the help of head of troops, they turned against the Fulani, started slaughtering them. Sometimes they go to the Fulani community and slaughter the hundreds of them at a time, one night. That is why the Fulani, they were running away from Mali till today and entering. Now, this administration, Nigeria administration, made it as a point of duty in order to make chance for their brothers that are running away from slaughter, from massacre they started, even in Mali. Do you understand? That is why you hear in Ruga, this and that. They are bringing all these people and putting them in your land so that in the future, they will turn against you as a host, or your children, or your generations coming. As they turn against them, start slaughtering them, because that is the way they behave. So Ottoman Danfodio was not a headsman. He was a town Fulani, renowned scholar. The same way Sheikh Gumi is doing today. The Fulani has the mindset of the Fulani. They only has the mindset of subjugation and conquest. Development is not in their dictionary. That is why they go on bribing. They bribe every part of the world, every institution in the world, because they believe that it's only bribe. They don't care about development. As far as they are on top ruling and subjugating everybody. That is they are satisfied. Any foreign country or foreigner that can help them, they can give him anything in order for them to, so that they will be on top. And they saw Britain handy in this their agenda, and Britain is playing very big role behind the scenes in this Fulanization agenda. All the Fulani know, all they know is domination, subjugation, conquest, and expansion. They grab land, which they don't develop. Whether they are Fulani emirs, whether they are governors, Fulani governors, or presidents, imams, or sheikhs, or headsmen, they always grab the opportunity of subjugation and conquest when they see it. Do you understand? Remember when Rufai openly said in national television that he's paying foreigners to stop killing Nigerians? He said it. I saw the clip before, but somebody posted it somewhere, but I couldn't see it again. Otherwise, I would have played it. But there is one other clip I want to play. I want to play it and analyze it. The interview with Sheikh Gumi by Channels Television. Is it, what do you call this man? Is it Femio 360? I don't know. I want you to pay attention for you to see or hear Fulanization agenda direct in unfolding in your presence. Direct. No hiding. Please listen.
You seem to be apprised of those who did the abduction in the Kankara situation, but this one you have no idea of those who are involved.
No, we don't have any idea of those who are involved, because actually we don't even know these people at all. But you see, whoever wants to meet them, depending on the channel of communication. And I think the media should be trying to get across to go and see them and speak with them as we do as clergy. Then you will get to understand a lot of things which actually are not in the print. We don't know who they are, and the people we met there are the warlords there. And they said it happened just 2 days ago, and the area is so wide.
You see, he called them warlords. But Lai Mohammed said they don't have face. They don't have names. Do you know that they called our eternal leader, Ojukwu, warlord? This man, he called the so-called bandits, the terrorists, warlords, which they are. But they cannot be proscribed. Do you know why? They don't have name, according to Lai Mohammed, but they are warlords. So I want you to continue listening, please.
Right? They don't know which group or which splinter group did the kidnapping, but at all costs they are going to get contact with them, and since we're in a peace negotiation with them, definitely they will lower them into releasing them without any ransom.
It took about 6 days for the Kankara abductees to be
released. Yes.
We're running into almost a week now. It's about Monday or Tuesday last week that the situation in Kagara happened. From what you know...
No, it happened on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
Yes, so
yeah, in another 2 days it will be a week.
A week, yes.
Okay, so it's about 5 days now.
It's 5 days, yes.
That they've been abducted. If you make a comparison from the knowledge of these abductors that you have, is the Kagera situation more complex?
No, it's less complex, because it happened in the process of trying to see these warlords and negotiate with them to leave, not negotiate with them, admonish them to leave this kind of way. If you have any grievances, this is not the way you address it. And we have to teach them this, and sometimes when we go there and speak with them, you see that, yes, you really have to give them an excuse, although there is no excuse for any crime. Nothing can justify crime. Crime is a crime, and they are committing crime. But why? I think it's a population that is pushed by circumstances into criminality, and this is what we should look. Let's remove the pressure. Let's remove the things that made them into criminals, because we have lived thousands of years without any problem with the nomadic herdsmen. Peaceful people. You get your gas get stuck in the road, they come and assist you. So what happened? Something happened that led them to this. So I think listening to them is very important.
Do you see how he is playing his own role? Remember when Ottoman Danfodio was preaching, he started subtly. When he was preaching in the court or in the king's palace, oh, your father, that king, is corrupt too. You know the reason he's corrupt, because he's not Islamic enough. So you people should be Islamic. They always start subtly. The way the devil, according to the story, the devil told Eve, hey, does God tell you not to touch any of these fruits? He said, no, it's only one that, it's only one that we cannot eat. Every other we can eat it. They come very subtly. Oh, these terrorists, these bandits, they were very peaceful people, but something make them to turn into criminals. Listen, if you are a court attendee, if you are going to court, there is no criminal, this one ordinary criminal, that doesn't say there is a cause, the cause of his crime, why he entered crime. You see an armed robber many times, even on social media. An armed robber will be caught. He will be saying that, lack of job, I don't have job. I didn't have job. Nigeria didn't give me a job. I look for job, I cannot see, so I have to eat this and that. But does that exonerate him from being lynched? Sometimes the argument these people they are making is very weak. But why they sustain it is because of the stupidity of Nigerians. That is why they always use all these weak arguments in order to win the hearts of people, because Nigerians are weak-minded, gullible, ignorant, and stupid. And we are exhorting you to stop this stupidness or stupidity, this foolishness. Now this man is telling you, trying to exonerate terrorists, that there is something that causes it, that because of that they can kill. So we need to pamper them and ask them what is happening. Why should they be like this? and pay them. Remember that they are all agents working together towards one goal, and that goal is Fulanization. That is why I'm speaking about Fulanization agenda today. Continue listening.
What did you discover when you listened to them?
Well, when I listened to them, I found that actually it's a simple case of criminality which turned into banditry, which turned into ethnic war, and some genocide too is happening. People behind the scene, people don't know. So now we are not talking about banditry, we are talking about ethnic war.
So it's an ethnic war, right?
Yes, it's going on, yes.
So between which ethnic group?
Between now the nomadic Fulani, the headsmen, and the others.
Listen, he said it here. He didn't mince words. So that when, all these journalists, they will tell you, the other clips. No, how do you prove that all these bandits, many of them are Fulanese? Some are not Fulanese also. This man said categorically they are Fulanese. It's ethnic war, Fulani against others, which means they are fighting against every other tribe. It doesn't matter whether you are an Hausa. Do you understand? They'll kill you. I think today they kidnapped 300 children in, is it Katsina? Zamfara. 300 school children. These are Boko Haram. Do you know why they are doing it? They say Western education is evil. That is Boko Haram. They are the same thing. The same ideology. Do you understand? The same ideology with Boko Haram. They are the same thing. Because they see you going to obtaining Western education as evil. It's haram. Do you understand? Today, they kidnapped 300 children from schools, or from a school in Zamfara. Zamfara that is pampering them. Not knowing that what they are doing is promoting terrorism, because they will be doing competition. Oh, you give these people money. Those people will go and show them that they give us, go and collect your own. Just go and kidnap, and they'll come and negotiate with you and give you billions of naira. And this group will go and do. After, another group will say before. That is how they, this. That is how what they will be doing. And they are right, because you reward terrorism with money, because it's a terrorist government. That is what they are doing. Okay, continue listening, please.
If the others means anybody who is not them. So you can imagine a Fulani man would tell me in Zamfara state that he cannot go into areas, like he cannot go into the town of Shinkafi. When the emir of Shinkafi is a Fulani man, they cannot. So it's a war between nomadic Fulanis and the others. The others include Fulanis too that are sedentary. If you go there westward on the Kadarawa of Kebbi State, there's war between them. If you go south with the Igbos and the Yorubas, and between themselves too. It's a complex issue that Nigerians need to pipe down, put cold brain and understand the issue. But I see the solution is very simple, but it's not military hardware. Anything but not military hardware.
What's the solution?
The solution is dialogue. And
you see it? You dialogue with terrorists. Who brought all these people? They did all these things. They brought all these terrorists just to chase away Jonathan. Good luck, Jonathan. They chase him away. Do you understand? Not knowing that when you grow a monster, that monster will rise up to consume you. When you think that you are doing it or you are benefiting from that monster, a time will come that monster will be looking for your head. That is how it is. That is why you should condemn evil Anywhere you see evil, even if you are benefiting from the evil, you say, no, it's not right. That is how real human beings behave. And that is civility, civilized, it being a civilized fellow. Fighting against evil. No, anywhere, it doesn't matter where you see it. You see, what is happening today in many parts of the country today is what they supported. Remember when they were killing IPOB many years back? Other people will laugh and say, oh, these people safe. Nah, the Biafra, they are killing. What people tend to forget due to ignorance. Listen, when you see that they are killing pro-Biafra movement or pro-Biafran group, you are laughing. You don't ask yourself, does the law tell these people, the government, to kill them like that? That is one thing a reasonable civilized person should ask. But Nigerians are not civilized. They are primitive Neanderthals, ignorant Homo sapiens they are. That is why when they see evil happening in another place, they don't care, they laugh. They use it to do comedy. They laugh until that evil that they fail to quench. It's just like when you see fire burning your neighbor. You felt that it doesn't concern you until that fire starts coming and enter your room or enter your house. Exactly the same thing. Do you see, when there is problem in any civilized country? Let me give you the example. The last time they killed a black person in a state in the United States of America by police, it brought up, protests all over the world, even including the zoo in Abuja. Listen, people started destroying relics of colonialism. Let me say this. Do you know that in Belgium, that time, this was, is it last year or last 2 years? They destroyed white Belgians. They destroyed the relic of their king, King Leopold II. That, do you know the reason? Because he killed many Africans in Congo. He destroyed, he massacred half of Congolese, more than 15 to 20 million people as of that time. Something that happened in 18th century, 18th, 19th century. Because he took that place as his own personal yard. Everybody living there belongs to his property, personal property. Do you know that this generation of white people, they went and brought down the relics, the image of King Leopold, who was their great-grandfather also. But because of they hate evil, it doesn't matter, Belgium, the proceeds of all those things, what King Leopold stole from Congo and Africa, they use it in building Belgium, giving them good life today. It doesn't debar them. They say what the man did was evil. They went and brought down the image or the statues. That is how civilized people behave. But let me tell you one thing. Do you know that today, the Fulani, they are still going to the tomb of Ottoman Danfodio and Ahmad Bello praying? Oh, I don't know how I should explain this. Do you remember when Atika Abubakar went to the tomb of his great-grandfather, who they call their fathers, Ottoman Danfodio? He went to the tomb to pray. Somebody that subjugated, conquered, killed the people for them. They are still adoring him. Do you see the difference? But he is the person that you want, vote for articulation, I'll be articulation. But he went there to look for power, for the blessings of his ancestors in order to subjugate you. But to ignorant Homo sapiens, we are crying to support him. Oh, come and subjugate us. Do you see the difference? The Belgium, white Belgium, they can say, no, this doesn't concern. After all, what happened before it have happened. So they are beneficiaries, yes. But why is it that something that happened in faraway United States, killing of a black man, they remember that their great-grandfather, they used that opportunity in order to bring down the status? Because these people, they fight evil. It doesn't matter whether they benefited from that evil. Do you understand me? Do you think that it will be palatable if it is Africans? Imagine that is the image of an African that killed, massacred many people. They will say, no, leave it. It's because they support evil. These people, they support evil. That's why God is punishing black race. Because I look at it, they support evil. I say the Fulani, any Fulani president or presidential candidate, even governorship candidate, you first of all go pray at their conquerors' tomb. Somebody that conquered and killed many people, subjugated lives, destroyed nations or tribes, Hausa tribe and others. Do you see the difference? Now, why do you think that a black race, without changing, we succeed? We move forward? Their evil and wickedness is thinking. I'm telling you honestly. It's thinking. The white Belgians, they surprise everybody. They say evil is evil. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Evil is evil. Look at this man, Gumi. Remember, Ottoman Danfodio was like him, a renowned sheikh. But subtly, he is getting audience, putting forward the argument of the so-called bandit, the Fulani bandits, trying to convince you that these people, they are angels. They only push to do what they are doing. Do you understand? So you need to negotiate with them, give them money, pamper them. But you go to prisons today, you see armed robbers in jail. You see many of them genuinely, they have something that put them into that situation. But a crime is a crime. There are consequences when you commit terrorist activities or crimes. But this man is trying to deceive the gullible, because they know that Nigerians are highly gullible set of people. So they can say anything. It doesn't matter. Listen.
Teaching. Because these people, they are acting with instincts, natural instincts, not with special knowledge. And they don't have any ambition or anything. When they didn't have, what is the future? What do they look at? What do they want to achieve? They don't have that vision. They are talking about existence. Their livelihood is destroyed. Because the cattle rustling that was going on for a long time, they are the first victim of it. When their cattle finished, then people started rustling cattle in towns. So these cattle rustlers that came suddenly into the scene, this is the source where we should investigate, and we need psychologists, criminologists to investigate how.
Who is rustling cattle? It is still them, the Fulani. Now, when police or military come to look for the cattle to help them loot, they started fighting with the people, the Fulani. I mean the police, killing them. So you see, what is playing is pre-planned. Everybody is adding to his. Bala Muhammad, governors, emirs, all of them are adding to the agenda, because that is who they are. Onyebuwe achara onyebuwe, ekere onu eke, in their own way. and you are there, your only job is to castigate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, what IPOB is doing. Oh, every step we take, you castigate and try to sabotage. What type of human being you are? You're a lower animal. I'm telling you.
Suddenly, cattle rustling become a booming business in Nigeria, especially in northern Nigeria, and how it affected the socio-cultural behavior of the nomadic Fulani is very important. They are pushed into criminality, and I think the same way, if you understand.
Look at the choice of his words. They are pushed into criminality. So it is not their making. Oh God Almighty, I don't know which kind of country to where 200 million people are reasoning, have been reasoning like cows. So no, I don't know. This man is here talking rubbish that these terrorists, they are pushing to that terrorism, and people are happy, gobbling the whole shit down, the whole nonsense down. I'm telling you, sometimes Nigeria, I look at Nigerians, people that are in that contraption, they are the worst form of humanity. Do you know why I say so? You know, people that could be sold like a ordinary rag. What we are doing is just to redeem ourselves, our prestige, by restoring Biafra. Because without the restoration of Biafra, we are nothing. We are the same thing, like ordinary rags. White man come and pay your brother. He bring his fellow brother, sell to him for peanut, for nothing. Now you are telling the white man to respect me, respect us. How can he respect? They want you know, black man will never have no respect unless Biafra is restored. I have looked at it and found that it is absolute, it is truth. We need to undo what our great ancestors did, because they brought shame to black race by accepting money and selling their own people, their own kit and kin to foreigners. Now, what we are doing when Biafra is restored, we have to build up in order to have respect. At least start having respect in humanity. Otherwise, nothing. Look at how this man is defending terrorists and killers. Just imagine. Just imagine. Because they are on this Fulanization agenda together. Continue listening.
Out from it very easily and quickly.
Okay, I'd like you to clarify something.
Yes.
These elements, these bandits that you've seen, that you know, that you've spoken to.
Yes.
They are Fulanis, is it?
Yes.
They speak Fulfulde.
They speak Fulfulde. And they speak Hausa.
Okay. So you call them the Hausa Fulani.
Yeah, this is what we call the Hausa Fulani because of the, what do you call it, interlacing of the culture, language between the...
But there is nothing like Hausa Fulani. This is where, this is complex. He want to also, you see how he asked him, they speak Fufu, they say yes. And he quickly added, they speak Hausa, in order to encompass the Hausas in this nonsense, in this terrorism. Do you see that? Whereas everybody knows that all the Fulanis in Nigeria, they speak Hausa. Do you understand? All the Fulanis in Nigeria, they speak Hausa. But the Hausas don't speak Fulani or Fulfude. The real Fulani speak Fulfude. See how he quickly and sharply added, yes, people, and they speak Hausa. So that you can call them Hausa Fulani. So that whatever that is happening to these terrorists, they will say, it is also Hausa, they are Hausa Fulani. In order to partake in the suffering. If they are being targeted and killed or pursued, they will say, no, they are pursuing both their houses. Do you see their method? They are very good in rallying around the houses and other people. Oh, the North. There is nothing about North. Somebody said before, he said, There is not, I think it's Professor Denny in the Fulani question, the interview. He said there is nothing like the North. This terminology, the North, is what is being used in order to deceive others. What we have are the Fulani Caliphate, nothing more. Nothing more. Okay, look at what happened, the confusion that took place, or the riot that took place in, I think, is it in Badaoyo, in Oyo State, in one market. They were saying it is against Hausa, but now it is the Fulani Mietiala headsmen that come now to start demanding for, payment. 400, I think, how many billions of naira? No more Hausa. Do you see how these people are joking and playing with the mindset of the Hausas and every other ignorance that they answers Nigeria? When it comes to their convenience, they say we are all Hausa Fulani. When it is for the benefit, now they say no, we Fulani, so that they will collect the benefit. The Fulani will collect the benefit. They use the Hausas to work. Now, when to receive the salary, they go as Fulani and say, no, the Hausa, they are not among. We are all Fulani, we only Fulani. They collect the recompense. Look at how this man cleverly added, they speak Hausa also. But who doesn't know that every Fulani in Nigeria speaks Hausa? Because that is the language they imbibe. Because the Hausas are plenty. In order to continue cutting the Hausa that, we are all one. Do you see it? Now they start speaking the Hausa language. But they kept their own language as secret communication between them. Fufude. I want people to be understanding the way, their agenda, their modes of operation. That is what is being exhibited here by this sheikh. Continue listening.
Fulani and the Hausas.
But they are originally Fulani.
They are physique and everything. They are Fulanis.
Of Nigerian extraction.
Well, they are Nigerians, no doubt about that.
They are Nigerians.
Yes, in fact, some of them have parents in the town.
So why, for those who say some of these criminal elements are non-Nigerians who move through the ECOWAS territory
yes,
into Nigeria, is that true?
What happened is, you see, as I've said, now we are having an ethnic war. The Fulani nomadic feels his existence is threatened. So what they do is, when they have a war, they call other Fulanis from other countries, irrespective of where they are. Fulani is Fulani. They go to...
Listen to this statement. Irrespective of anywhere the Fulani are, the Fulani is Fulani. Listen, Fulani in Nigeria can call Fulani from Sudan. Do you know how many thousands of kilometers in Sudan? But they don't see themselves as different. You see that even their Fufude, there are differences. Their dialects are different. In Fufude, I'm telling you. The Fulanis in Nigeria and that of Mali, Mauritania, Senegal, Gambia, Burkina Faso. But they were able to see themselves as one people. But look, no, I don't know. The point I want to make is this. Our people, we should learn. We should learn from our foes. Ordinary Igbo man in Ahaba, just across the river. He said he's no more Igbo man. He is Delta Igbo. He differentiates himself with something that was created yesterday or yesteryear. Delta. You see somebody say, I'm Niger Delta Igbo. All these things, anything they create, they give to you, you take it and identify, you take it as your identity. From Bendel Igbo, Midwestern Igbo, Delta Igbo, Niger Delta Igbo. Now ask me. Let me ask you. Where do you belong to? Where is your pride as a human being? Tomorrow they will create another thing and call it stone region. You will say, no, I'm a stone Igbo. That is why they see you, even the Fulani, they see you as lower human being. Because you identify yourself, after all, you identify yourself with Nigeria. The Fulanis, they see Nigeria as their property. So they really don't identify themselves as Nigerians. They say Fulani. Their nationality is Fulani. Nigeria is just where they are milking cow they use in order to sponsor anything. So they say it's their property. So you see, they have more, what do you call it? More pride. Or can I say civilized character? Because they grow above the creation of all these Europeans. What they impose is one of the things the Europeans even see and love them. Because they don't, not only talking, they act as people that are proud. They disregarded the European creation of all these states. They said they call themselves Fulani. Can you call yourself a Biafran? It doesn't matter anywhere you are. With proud. That is what we are trying to achieve, and we are building it. Or to hell with all this, I am not Igbo. I am from Ikwere, from River State. You know, is it yesterday? Our leader was saying, how can you call yourself an intellectual and you call Port Harcourt? You call it Port Harcourt. A name of somebody, whether it's a name of a killer, Harcourt. A gay, a homosexual, a nonsensical human being. You don't know. They call him Harcourt. Now you call it Port Harcourt. Instead of referring to yourself as your identity, anything they come, they impose on you, you take it. But can you learn from these people, the Fulani? Don't tell me you should learn. This man said, Fulani is Fulani. It doesn't matter where they come from. Whether they come from Ethiopia, whether it is from Sudan. That is one thing they were able to hold together. They held themselves together. No division. Whereas they are going about dividing others. Why should they, why could they divide you? Because you yourself, you are divisible. You are ignorant. You are stupid. Why can't you divide them? Go and try it now. You hear Bala Muhammad is telling you, governor of Sokoto State, Abibauchi State, telling you that anywhere Fulani, they are bringing them to Nigeria, and they have, once they come into Nigeria, they have rights like Nigerians. But you yourself, you are dividing yourself from your brother. I am Ikure, I'm not Igbo. And your name is Nwakego. No, but you are not Igbo. I am Anioma, I'm not Igbo. Your name is Okoafo. No, you are not Igbo. Now tell me, how will the people like this, the Fulani, how will they respect you? Do you see the reason why they will give you command? Do you see the reason why they can give Mwike command to go and kill your people? And they expect him to do so because he is a lower slave. Can he go and even command a Fulani politician or even local government council to go and kill his fellow Fulani? They will turn against him and kill him. You see, he said they are, after all, they are all Fulani. It doesn't matter where they come from. Can you learn? Let's continue.
Defend their kinsmen. Then disperse, each one goes back to Soroga. So that's why they transit the borders just for an operation and go back. But if there is calm and there's peace, you will not see this kind of incursion of foreign elements into the nation. And that's why it's very important. The government is very proactive in this issue. Let's go in, let's educate them, let's register them, let us do what we do to others, so that we don't have any Nigerian that can be susceptible to be used. If this money they are making is to take the land, they will be buying islands, they will be buying mansions, they will be buying cars, and this is no, they are still in the hut. They're just trying to survive. It's just a misconception from both sides. People don't know. You need to go in. And I hope you follow me one time when I'm going in, to go with you and talk to them and interview them and see. And you see, for every victim you are talking about, victim of kidnapping, you have almost 10 times victims among themselves. They will show us, none of us here is not without a victim of violence, maybe killed by the military or killed.
Do you see how he has hypnotized the interviewer? Because that is their job. Fulanization agenda. His interviewer and the whole audience watching the television, you will see people say, okay, these people are victims. Oh, pity them. Oh, give them what they want now. But you don't know, little do you know that he is playing his own role in the fulanization process. Do you understand? Look at how he's preaching. Turning killers, terrorists, just like when somebody in Iraq will come and start preaching that ISIS people, that we are killing and beheading people, that they were pushed into that because of the circumstance of the situation of Iraq or Syria. That is why now start preaching. Even somebody will use gun and just kill that person immediately. This is how they behave. Do you see? Do you see why they cannot, since 1804, the Ottoman Danfodio started the jihad. They continue it till death. For them, for the Fulani, they are still fighting jihad in Nigeria. Because they teach their children jihad. When they are busy teaching our children in school how Mongo Park discovered the source of River Niger, the Fulani, they are meticulously teaching their children in their private homes and schools and mosques to hate their hosts, to take any slightest opportunity as jihad against their hosts whenever they can. That is why even the politicians, the Fulani politicians, vying for presidency or any office, it is part of the jihad or jihadism. That is why they can go to just watch them. Anytime election comes, they will first of all go to the tomb of their ancestors, Ottoman Danfodio, Ahmad Bello. They pray. The people that are there that started this jihadism, the people that want you to be subjugated as a non-Fulani in Nigeria, they will go there and pray to receive their blessing to continue subjugating you as a president or as a governor, as anything, any political office holder. And you are there ignorantly supporting them. Clapping, hey, this one is different. It will move us forward, though. Not knowing that you are very foolish. That is why they can come and start preaching to you like this. To embrace your killers. People that rape you, and look at the person they raped. Is it your Ogun State? One girl, and remove the eyes. Tell you, forget these people, they need help. Pamper them, give them money, negotiate with them. And you are there as an ignorant Homo sapien. There is one place I want to bring before I stop the clip. There is one place I want to touch.
Or lynched in town. You know that their situation to the extent that any man with this physique, Fulani physique, and a slim, light complexion, or even the dark ones, on a motorbike is automatically arrested and incarcerated. The first time I ventured out into Jere area, two Fulani men, we are.
Some of your critics say that you are deodorizing evil.
No.
By doing that.
You see, what they see, the Fulani herdsman now, he's seeing evil all surrounded by him. You can imagine when he sees his children, women, everything killed, his animals slaughtered. You see what happened in Oyo. His heart burnt down. Who's burning down his heart?
Look at where this man is coming. Look at. He didn't go. He said, "Look at what happened." He didn't go back to tell you what these people, the headsmen, they have been committing. Oh, these people. Oh, God. This thing that happened yesterday. Because just repercussion of what they have been warning, we have been warning and crying and shouting, no, they are killing us. So Olufalaye was kidnapped by Fulani headsmen. Olufalaye, that was a presidential candidate. His farm crops we are slaughtered. I mean, we are scattered. Parfasharante's child was slaughtered by the headsmen. He never give you all this example. He's telling you what happened, the repercussion. Anyway, they can tell you because you are Nigerians. You know, they take you as paupers, as lower human beings. That is why they will be speaking this, talking this on national television. And everybody will be just like, these people now, wow. Our God go save us. So. Now them they talk, now let them they talk. Because you are foolish and ignorant. That is why they have the audacity to say and do what they are doing. He's giving an example of yesterday what happened. Many years, the torments of the Fulani headsmen, killers, killing people in the bush, you know, slaughtering human beings. No, he cannot give you that example.
Somebody coming from a building, somebody coming from a car, he doesn't own a car, he doesn't own a building, he doesn't enjoy anything of the Nigerian cake. National can, then you are coming again to the little thing he has to kill his animals, you see. So he's seeing the evil from the other side. So each side is seeing the other side evil. How do we do? It's the clergy now. They have to come in the middle. Muslims and Christians say, look, stop this hostility. Let's iron out. Let's listen to these people. What do they want? It's very important. Demonizing anybody is not appropriate, and evil is there in everybody.
But
There's something I want to ask people, please. When the Fulani headsmen were having, you know, free to all, free right from even 2015, beyond even. Okay, let's say this 2015, when they started this their rampage everywhere. Did people like this come out to say, look, what is happening? No. It's not good. I don't know. Let me ask again. When the Fulanis were on the rampage in the field, kidnapping, torturing, killing, so, you know, clearing people's farms. You see people's yam field, yams being given to cows, purposely, voluntarily, cassava, and they will call it a farmer's headers clash. Oh, blame it on the weather. It's climate change. Is it not what we are hearing? Now that people were on repercussion, people are reciprocating. Now that is now they come out to preach to you that these people, they need help. So don't do anything to them. Instead of killing them, please embrace them. They are pushed into what they are doing. Can you imagine that? Why is it that no other people have the audacity except these people? Can you ask yourself why? Can somebody, even a TV man or Tom, come and defend TV people that are killing people? Can he do that? He will not. What about the Igbos? They are killing people now. They come. Even people that are even Igbos that are being killed, or even their politicians are even calling military to come and kill them more for just defending themselves, or just even raising up their voice that they are being killed. Talk less of coming and defending them. Or is it Yoruba? Why is it that it's only this Fulani headsmen, this Fulani that is in the mouth of everybody? Are they the only people there? They are minority. But why? Because they are there for Fulanization. They want to subjugate. They want to conquer. They want to turn everybody into slaves, just like they have turned Hausas into Almajiris, into beggars. They want to turn everybody like that. You must bring Ruga. Everybody, you must accommodate a Fulani headsman. What is happening? And people are watching. It is high time to give back. It is high time to give back, because which country embassy have we not cried to? What letter have we not written? They are seeing it, and they are seeing it, the international community has seen it. They are seeing the indigenous people in Nigeria as very foolish fools. If you can't defend yourself, they will leave the Fulani to slaughter everybody. It's a dominant species. The Europeans, they support the dominant species. When you cry like rat, they don't care. The only thing that matters is defend yourself, because life is sacrosanct. And this man is coming here to defend the terrorists. Do you see how they work? I'm talking about Fulanization agenda. I said before, why they are doing what they are doing and maintaining it. They are maintaining the legacy of Ottoman Danfodio, because that is what even this Sheikh Gumi, if he can say the truth, his parents taught him to maintain the legacy of Ottoman Danfodio. All of the whole Fulanis, they know Ottoman Danfodio. People you call illiterates, but they know their great-great-grandfather. Do you know Ekumeko? Many of us in Igbo land, let me say Igbo Biafra, they don't even know what is Ekumeko. Because we are busy learning how Mongo Park from is it Scotland or United Kingdom came to discover River Niger. Rubbish they pump into our brains. Even your great-great-grandfather, you don't know. If you talk, you say I cancel you, spirit of ancestor, my ancestor, I cancel you. Come out. Are you not a lower human being? By turning against where you come from. God Almighty. People don't know why we are suffering too much and what gives Fulani the power. Because even the way they divide you and your self-division, they see you as a lower race, lower caste. That is the way they see us. That is why this man can come out on national television and be soliciting for Fulanis to be pampered, these terrorists to be pampered, that they need help. They are pushed into crimes, into terrorism. They are pushed. It is not their mind, but they are pushed. But you go to prisons, you have prisoners that committed crimes. All of them have one story to tell or the other. How the society pushed them into. But were they pardoned? People were sent to sentenced to prison, to jail, to death, and they were killed. And then he was killed. If he tell you his own story, you will shout. How he could not stay, the country was bad for him and his family and this and that. But does that exonerate him as a killer or as an armed robber? They killed him. And this man is coming here to tell you, preach to you how they are bad, how they are good. These Fulani terrorists, they are good, and you should help them. And you are listening, because they see you indigenous people. When I say you, I mean the indigenous population, the non-Fulani, all as very foolish zombies that could be manipulated. After all, they could manipulate a very big Hausa race. Why shouldn't they manipulate other people's brains? When you are busy eating yourself, this one, Oduduwa, one Nigeria, because of one Nigeria killed the Biafrans and you follow. Now we will give you seaport. Your brothers in the east, we deny them and you accept evil. Evil, you accept. For you to be all and all. Any person that is coming from Biafra land to travel, he will come to Lagos. He will sleep in a hotel. Therefore, you are making money. You are accepting the blood of your brothers, of your friends, of your neighbors. People that if you are open-minded, you should say no. Open the seaport everywhere. After all, you make us to work harder. Let us work hard and compete. No problem. Things will be moving everywhere. But no. Bible says righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach. Exactly what is written in the Bible, that is what is happening in Nigeria. When some people accept evil, they accept sin because it benefits them. After it will backfire, and it's backfiring everywhere. Instead of, you are just like you are eating blood money of your brother. Oh, let us cheat these people. And that evil is you are profiting, you accept. Instead of you to say, no, even if I'm profiting, I don't need this type of money. No, let us do something the right way so that everybody will benefit. After all, it will bring a competition, healthy competition among everybody. But no. This is the reason why black people are suffering. Continue listening.
The justice for those who are being victims of their kidnapping. Some of the people have been killed also.
Yes.
Would you say there's justice if you are now asking for amnesty for those who have killed other people's children?
No, you see, it's in an amnesty, it comes with a package. An amnesty comes with a package.
What kind of package are you?
Package means all victims should be looked at and the government should compensate. No. People need to go and see their life.
China.
Public-private partnership.
Students work hard, excellence, and
Sorry, there is a place I want to
Nothing was
touch.
paid. Even one of the case, the latest case where they released a bomb in a hotel and assist us with their police to
Register now to join the all.
For talking to us. So, I mean, I was asking you, who is funding your trip? Because a lot of people will be asking the question, who is...
They were asking 500 million. Now they freed them with mere negotiation. They freed them free.
Nothing was paid.
Nothing was paid. Even one of the things they are doing. And you see, even we call them killer headsmen. How many people did they kill? They only kill. Sometimes some of them are on drugs. Some of them are on drugs. So
There is a place I want to touch.
They want the money
Before
So they're
I
ready and
open
they're
the lines,
comfortable.
please,
They can
bear
keep
with me.
somebody
Go on.
as long as they are,
Listen.
because they are in the bush. Really in the bush. Getting there is very remote. They can keep somebody so they don't have. When they kill, it must be accidental. Maybe somebody they took who is sick. But tell me who.
When they kill, it's accidental. You see how this man is different. You know, this man should be arrested. But who will talk who will talk against him? who will do that? Because they felt that they have caged everybody in Nigeria. They can speak as they want. Do you understand? And behave as they want. That is their arrogance. And this their arrogance is going to be their failure.
As they have killed. How many? Few.
They've killed people.
No, they don't kill. If they kill, in the box, they will kill people there. They want money from the people. They want, what do you call it?
They burned down houses. They've killed people.
This is another thing. That is the ethnic war. That's not banditry. Maybe if a nomadic man went to that village, killed or lynched, so they come in a group and ransack the village, not to steal, just to revenge.
You know they are. You know the way they portray these Fulani people. They are larger than a country or country's constitution. In as much as if you, that is an indigenous population, anything that happened, they will tell you go and seek a redress from the police. Go and report to the police, and go to the rule of law. Oh, don't take law into your hands. But here they praise the Fulani, and you see that hegemony we are talking, the superiority. These people, they can take law into their hand. They come and revenge and kill people, burn villages, ransack villages. If you talk, they say Erufai used to say it. He says the revenge from the Fulani. So they don't need the law to even guide them. But if it is you as an indigenous population, they will tell you, oh, go, why do you take law into your hands? Go and seek redress. Why not tell the police? Because they know that the police, the military, everything is in their hands. So that when they kill you, you cry, you go and still report to them. They will clean your, when your baby cries to you, comes to you. Oh, daddy, the dog ate my sweet. And he will cry again. You call him, okay, you just use your hand, okay, clean the eyes. When you clean your eyes, you encourage her. He wants you to beat the dog or to even pursue the dog and punish the dog and send the dog away, for example, from the house. But you talk to her in a soft manner and, as a father. You trick her. For her now, it's okay. You're not knowing that you are playing politics between she and the dog. So all of them, you have done it, you have done it. So that is what they want you to be doing. When they kill you, oh, why? Don't retaliate. Oh. You see how many times in our land, immediately after killing us in the farms, in the bush, they will send the politician, he will run quick. Come and meet the population. Come and meet the community. No, don't take law into your hands. So, and the men are not talk plenty because no one day they start blaming you. Whereas the corpse of the person that was being killed by the Fulani husband is still lying down there. So even we call police and the police even they pick our call. Oh, you see, you are working. So man, I carry that corpse, go put in the mortuary. I will give you transport. Don't worry. I will pay for the mortuary. Okay. Don't take law into your hands. We are on top of the matter. Everything is under investigation. We will bring them to the book. All these jargons they used to speak. How many of them have been brought to the book? They hope, they will just calm you down for that moment and everybody will disperse. Okay, yeah, we are waiting. They will bring it to the book. Just like little babies. The Fulani, they know this. But they themselves, they don't need any person to calm them down. Because that is their character. And that is what they are portraying you to believe. So that when you want to touch a Fulani man, you say, no. They will come and revenge you. You are not going to be thinking about, no, they will call police or no. They will come and revenge you and kill everybody. Do you see the superiority of the Fulani over you? They are trying to establish. Unconsciously, you are accepting it, but you don't know. Do you understand that? That is why if they catch if not now, because of the boldness of the ESN, what they used to do before, they catch a Fulani person that kill or rape and kill somebody, they will just hand him over, even give him sweet, hand him over to the police. You see, did we touch you? We are law-abiding citizens, so don't worry. Police, come and take him, put him inside a conditioned car and take him. You see, we are law-abiding citizens. So, see the person he killed is down there, now our person. But we didn't touch him. You become law-abiding because they have imposed their superiority on you. And you involuntarily, you have accepted it without knowing it. But if it is another tribal person, if it is an Igbo man that committed half of that thing that the Fulani person did, you will slaughter him and burn him to pieces. Even if it is your own kiss and kin, you will slaughter him and burn him to pieces because you see yourselves as the same slave, the same level of slaves. But when you see a Fulani person that committed that thing, you will handle him very carefully. Oh, below abiding citizen. Do you see what they are trying to impose you? This thing is something psychological. You don't, you cannot understand it, but you are accepting it little by little. Imagine in the next 50 years, 100 years, how generation that time will be. On all this acceptance, little by little. Oh, they are preaching to you that the Fulanis, they can revenge for killing one of them. Now all of them, they will gather and come and kill the whole village. And you accept it. So that tomorrow, when you want to do anything, even if a Fulani person come out and one person, just one Fulani headsman, he will come out and display. Everybody will run out. Hey, don't touch him. Oh, if you touch him, hey, our village is not safe. Oh, they will come and kill us all. They are imposing that hegemony, superiority, and you are accepting it little by little, subconsciously. Do you see the danger of what you are accepting? One Nigeria. Do you see the danger? Do you see it? When you accept that this Fulani, they can come and kill. They have license to kill without going to police or going to court or anything. But you yourself, when you are being killed, you be law-abiding citizen. You go to the rule of law and call police and do everything to the law. Now tell me the difference between you and him. Is your superior. That is what the Fulanization, that is what it means. So that in the next other generations coming, with one Nigeria now, once you see a Fulani man, you bow down, you start shaking. It can even bring out knife, and if you, at any slightest provocation, one Fulani can just slash the throat of any other person. And everybody will keep quiet. Yeah, his master, sorry. Don't do, if you don't retaliate, I beg. Sorry, sir. And he will go his way. That is the superiority, the Fulanization, the danger of what they are doing as one Nigeria today. Can't you see it? Please listen. There is this thing that I want to bring in, but it will come.
And this is their mode of defense, instilling fear. It's just like the honey. When you want to take its honey, the whole bunch of soldiers follow you. This is exactly, so that killing is not the stealing. You don't combine it with it's not because of, what do you call it, criminality. It's because of ethnic revenge. And they don't attack a village except that village did something to one of them.
You see?
In fact, you see that they will
Now,
pass many
all this
villages.
thing, I was expecting the journalist to ask him, oh, which means you are projecting and promoting the attack as revenge. Now, where is the law of Nigeria? In Nigeria, say if something is being done to you, why not go to police and report it and seek redress so that where is then the government? But he cannot ask because they are Nigerian journalists. Very devilish journalism we have in Nigeria. If it's, these things that, El Rufai have said once, he said, if you kill, whether you're a military, you're a soldier, you're a policeman, ordinary person, as far as you kill a Fulani man, he said it's a credit that you must pay, even if it takes 100 years. They are trying to instill fear to you so that you start taking them as superior. Because they can revenge immediately. They can revenge after, without going through the law. But they expect you to go through the law in order to, if they kill you or they kill one of your siblings, go to the law and call police. Do you see? And you are accepting this little by little, even without knowing it. This man is telling you how the Fulani, they can revenge. Now, what then is the role of Nigerian government or the government, this constitution of the country? So the Fulanis, they are people that they are not bound by the law. Do you see it? And you are accepting it. Whether you like it or not, you are accepting it. That is why when you see a Fulani person do something, even in your village, even the king will say, I beg, not call me, or me, I know there. If you thought these people, now wahala, I beg. Because you have accepted their superiority, the Fulani hegemony. And that is the Fulanization we are shouting here every day. You don't know. That is Fulanization of everybody. You accept consciously and unconsciously that they are superior to you. You are their slaves. Go on.
And go to the one that they have problem and attack it. So this is the kind of killing, but I've told you it's a revenge.
You were being heard. You were heard on a video.
Listen here.
That surfaced, and you were making reference to the fact, telling the Fulani community that non-Muslim soldiers were responsible for the atrocities against them, but that the Fulanis retaliate by attacking both Muslims and non-Muslims. What do you mean by that?
Okay, this is
that. Let me play this. Sorry, I was speaking, but my microphone was off. Let me play this is where the point I want to bring out before I open the line. This question he asked this man, that he heard that the man was speaking to the bandits, the terrorists, telling them that those that are killing you are the non-Muslims in the military, the Christians. Let me play. He said it. He said it here. But after you listen to how he's going to escape the question. He is not going to answer it cleverly. Just listen to what he said.
Soja yake faɗa haka, soja. Amma abin da nake so ku sani, ya faɗi sunayen sojojin da suke wayannan ba musulmai bane. Kun san soja akwai musulmi da wanda ba musulmi ba. Kun san da haka ko? To wanda ba musulmin ciki ba domin ya haɗa faɗa, su suke irin wannan kisa. To in kun zo ramawa, kuka shiga gari, wurin ramawa kuma sai aka ga kun kashe namiji, kun kashe yaro, kun kashe tsoho, shine kuma hankalin mutane ya tashi. Ya za a yi soja su zo su yi ɓarna, masu aiki su yi ɓarna, amma in an tashi kuma sai a rama a cikin mutanen gari. Bari ba ku misali,
shekaran jiya an kama an yi garkuwa da mutane cikinsu mace ne hijabinta da yawo yanzu haka suna tsaye ko ba ku ji labarin ba da irin wannan suke ɓata sunan haƙƙinku an bi an kama yara a makaranta suna
Do you hear him? What he said is this, that look, he's talking to the so-called bandits, the terrorists, his fellow brothers. That look, the people you are talking of killing, the people that are killing you, the problem you have, they are the non-Muslims in the military, in the Nigerian military. They are the people that are responsible for killing and committing atrocities against you. He is inciting them so that anytime if they see, before they kill a soldier, they will know whether if it's a non-Muslim, if it's a Christian, they will kill him. This thing is something caught on tape. But no person, it's not hate speech, no. He will not be arrested, no, because he's a fallen man. Now, instead, the Nigerian media will be calling him renowned sheikh, Islamic scholar, praising him. Do you see? Just imagine where somebody will come, be talking to people or any type of people and say, look, kill the non-Muslims. In somebody, a renowned bishop. He will be, if he makes a statement and say, look, the problem, those that are causing confusion, killing people in our land are Muslims. They are non-Christian. They are non-Christians, non-Christian soldiers. So kill them if you see them. Don't kill the Christians. Do you see? If somebody said this, Sultan of Sokoto will immediately lash out that person will be arrested today, tomorrow by fire, by force. The military will start hovering helicopter around his house and say, look, he is supposed to be arrested and be he will face prosecution. Even government assassination group, they will be after the person in order to kill the person. But this man said this, and everywhere is calm. And tomorrow you are telling me that no, they want to Islamize us. Nigeria is not an Islamic country. Nigeria is a pure Islamic country. That is why they have the audacity to say all these things. This man said this to the terrorists, that in other words, when you see military, kill the Christians in the military and leave the Muslims, inciting division in the military. But no, everybody looks it as normal because you have accepted Fulani hegemony, the Fulani superiority. They can talk anything and do anything, no problem. Involuntarily you support it. But if it is, for example, even a Christian bishop that said this, even you will see so-called Christian Southerners start yapping. No, this man, what he's saying is bringing confusion in our Nigeria, in the military Nigeria. You will see people start yapping. But now, where are they? Because they are slaves to the Fulani. They have, accepted it, even involuntarily. There are things will be moving, going on every day, happening until you become accustomed to it, and you accept it without knowing it. That is what Nigerians have done, and the Fulanis, they know it, that their magic spell have caught everybody, but not IPOB. If not for the arousal, the awareness, the grand awakening from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, to the whole population, people would have started even licking the ass of the Fulani by now. I'm telling you. So listen to how he answered the question.
A misrepresentation, and it's mischievous who does that. You have to listen to them completely. All of them that stood, they said, we are fighting because so is killed. 100 people are killed. 200 people are killed. Our fathers are killed. They didn't give you that portion. They give you, and it's the military that is doing that.
You see how he cleverly escaped the question. Do you see? Instead of, they ask you, but why did you say so? You said it. No, he redirected the question in another way and said, no, they are killed. This and that are killed. That's what I said the other time. But you said it plump and plain. Do you see? And the journalist didn't bring him back to the question. Because if he's a good journalist, you know, even if you go left and right, he will tell him, please answer my question. Did you say this or not? Why did you say it? Listen.
You don't trust the military?
No, they are doing it. So I told them the
He
case,
changed the question.
which I can give you a clip. You should play it if you play this.
You see? This is where I'm going to close the the clip, please. You know, as our leader said, the Nigerian media is the worst thing that can happen to, or the worst thing that have happened to all of us. I'm telling you. They don't go for the right question. They don't go for investigative journalism. They don't go for the truth. They are there just to play pranks, to play that, oh, we have interviewed this person. They don't prod. When you listen to how, is it Sebastian of, is it BBC? Hard Talk. Listen to Hard Talk in BBC. If they are talking to their politicians, listen to how they talk to their politicians. Even in Al Jazeera, they don't fear nothing. Do you understand? But in Nigeria, look at how he swerved the question, swerved him left and right, and this one, because he cannot, he himself is afraid. Because everybody is afraid, because everybody have accepted the Fulani hegemony, the superiority of the Fulani. Except IPOB. We are trying to reset what the Fulanis have put in place. It's not easy. That is why the Fulani, they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB with passion. Though they admire him for his courage, but they hate what he's doing because they know that he is putting Sansa inside their gare. I'm telling you. This is where I'm going to stop. And I will open my lines. Or before I do that, I think I will go into a few minutes break so that I will come back later to open the lines.
Amama masi ay mani no nolu Isike no lo magie no gikelai Isike no lo magie no gikelai Abugini kai na nuzi Dami hano no so Abugini kai na nuzi Dami hano no so Kedifene menolu Dami hano no so Abugini ka na kosi Dami hano no so Webrusu bekenemu Anje kenezio hamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ifinebe dolokianya Orinalu dolokianya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Isiekwe no lo magie Azogi nazu Isike no lo magie Yewembere Isike no lo magie Ifinebe dianyima
I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp, Signal and Telegram lines are is +61 405
Eastern Security Network.
142-547. Our WhatsApp, Signal, and Telegram line plus 61-405-142-547. Call us and give us your view about the issue treated. Remember, the topic of my submission today said the colonization agenda. I think I had somebody on the.
Good evening.
Yeah, please just hold on 1 second. I have somebody on direct line first, but I don't know. I cannot pick it. What is happening? Okay, go on, Mazi. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Jonathan. Thank
Welcome
you for
to
giving
the
me this opportunity. This is Simon. I am calling from Ameria, Spain. Welcome back. This is my first time of coming on air on the program for this my second missionary journey in life. Because Chukwu Okike Agama delivered me in this their made up evil sickness today. This time called COVID. But I thank God that
great.
Chukwu
No,
Okike-
you called one time. A few. Is it last week or last 2 weeks? Which you explained that you are. It's me that asked you whether you have a COVID. You say yes. So really, you're
Yes.
okay now?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, thanks to Chukwu
Okay, I
Okike.
know why it's bringing me back in this, and this Biafra struggle is one of it. That is what made me still live.
Of course.
The Chukwu Okike Abiyama glorified.
You say.
The mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama.
You say. You say.
Let me go straight for the Biafrans. Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless one of you. Bless our Damas in Nandi Kanu. Tomorrow it will happen. That is the mission. Because there is said and what our said about music and worship. So tomorrow it will happen. This day. That shows that Biafra is coming close because he said, I am so my brother, fellow Biafran, anywhere you are. Your topic today have made it clear and made our people to know that any agenda are implanted everywhere. You see, this man called him is a terrorist. All the whole indigenous that he is. I will not have to call him. This is always Fulanis. They always use their shake. If you don't know the role Usman Dangote played that made the chief of Hausa king head fathers, is the role that this man come to play, and that portrayed the I don't know, the killers made them to look like victims. You see how he's defending them? You see how he's, why we always fall and they gave people? Indigenous population have rise up to blame them. They are complaining. When they were having easy ride, did he come out and condemn them? He did. He came to play the role Usman. If you guys know it, if you guys know how to hate your enemy, or if it's Usman Danfodia today who say he's the one that started the year that caused the problem. If you don't know how to, if you know how to hate him, hate this terrorist, he is. I want him terrorist. He is. He's defending them. That is one. Mazi, he said something about our people, our forefathers. I can never curse my forefathers. I can never criticize them because we never know what they faced that time. That time they don't have things or they don't have what we have now. But that thing is still going on to date. Our people, both in different ways, even in IPOB. But through Mazin Nandekano and the IPOB, and this difference made me to know that our people say our people are good people. and they are still good people in us, because without it, something like IPOB will not exist. And our people, without our fathers, people like us couldn't have been here today. So because of what happened, there's bad people that sold their people, betray their people, cut their people, and sell them to slave. It's not all of us. My grandbrother didn't involve in anything bad, evil. He told me his story. That is why I say I want to live like him.
Mazi, let me say something here. Can you hear me?
Go on, please.
Yeah, it must not be everybody that time, or even majority, to sell their own people, that we make us understand, or make the foreigners think otherwise. Let me tell you, black race, black people, the few people, they are few, very few. They are the people that sabotaged their own people because of material things. That is the reality. The Indians were colonized, but they were never, their people never accepted something, even few, even one of them, to sell others for them to be carted away like sardine, like animals, to foreign countries. That is the reality. And when you know, rule the whole fingers. So what I'm saying is this: because of even these few people that accepted treachery to sell their own people, not even treachery for another thing, but to sell for life, to sell their people to foreigners, even to be scattered away to unknown place. They don't know where they are taking their people. Now these foreigners are behold, they look down on everybody. Look at even the sabotage that is going on in our land. Is it not few people in Igbo land that is it many people? Is it everybody? It's very few people that are, because of their political gain, now they sabotage their own people, even if it's one person. If Arjuna started for sabotage us, as if he was sabotage Biafra struggle, his own people calling them rebels. Now the foreigners, the Fulani, they say, look, somebody that will go to the extent, no matter his division or his fight, internal squabbles between him and Ojukwu, he will go to the United Kingdom, start blocking any progress, political progress or diplomatic progress Ojukwu is making. They say, what?
Has it stopped?
These people, they are low. Yes.
Has it stopped? Has it stopped?
That is the thing. So it's not all of us. It's not many people. Many people should not do it for people to start seeing it. No, just one person, two people can do it, and it will make the foreigners hate everybody. That these people are like this. Do you understand? Have you ever seen a Fulani politician or a Fulani political elite that is coming up to castigate the Fulani headsmen, what they are doing? Do you see the difference? Even one person say, no, blame them, just kill them. They are miscreants, they are hoodlums, kill them. No, not one person. But in our own, you see one person, the wise person, he call himself wise. He will go back and start, if you give me money, I can do something. I can pinpoint IPOB members in our land. And he will be given peanuts. The people that are giving him that peanut, they will even abhor that person and say, look, they will call this race. You see the thing now, see the bad omen. He will bring bad omen for the whole race. They say, people that can do this, even one person, two people that can do this, which means the race is very bad. They can kill themselves for money. That is why when you hear Igbos love money, Igbo is because of two people that they dealt with. They see how they are jackals. My brother, continue, please. Round up. Many people are calling, honestly. Many people want to speak.
Yeah, but that is why I sit and Almighty Chukwu Abiyama for this our generation that produce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Our enemies, they know us very well. It's like some of our evangelism and our movement before Ojo Zokalo even making move to come go and say our leader in prison. They think we are joke. They think we are joking. They think it is every woman can be bought, but no. My brother, I will leave it here. I think you know the story of Constantine first coming to Africa, because some people don't know that the Egyptian, the ancient Egyptian, most of all these pharaohs, all these tombs, people living there were black people.
Of course,
before they were
course.
conquered.
Well,
They were conquered. If you check it, when Constantine came there, that place they call Africa. The real name is not Africa, but sometime we'll bring out the real name. Africa.
Mazi, please wrap it up. This is many people are calling. Please.
Yeah, let me run it up. But this our generation, things will be good as long as there's mass in Nandikan and IPOB. Every Igbo man don't love money, but we love money because money respect us. We don't bow for money. Oh, Biafra.
Almost Biafra. Thank you very much. Thank you. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Please, I will beg your indulgence. I will crave your indulgence. If I see a caller, okay, please hold on. Let me take this call on direct line because many people are calling. But why is it I pick calls and they cut? Let me pick this call again. Caller on direct line. No, they are cutting the calls on direct line is cutting. I don't know why. I'm telling you, many people are calling on direct line, but if I pick, they cut. Okay, let me go on, Mazi. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on.
My brother, Jonathan Shinedi, God bless you.
And you too, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Chukwode. I'm from Oka Province, Biafra land. I'm calling all the way from Switzerland.
Welcome to the program.
I think yes, I hear all your analysts. I think you hit the hammer on the nail. I think those people called Fulani, they see us as captured people. And some of these old people called so-called these people who is hiding under the cocoyam farm during the Biafran war. And they are the one who sabotage Ojukwu. They made Ojukwu not to win the war. And after the war, immediately they come out and begin to put fear on us, on new generation. This is what they are doing. But what I want to say is, any day Biafra come, there is two things we Biafrans have to do. We have to dig two graves. We have to dig out two graves. Number one is we have to
go on, Mazi.
Biafran flag is me to be crying that a man like you could bury with Nigerian flag, with his flag. I think that is the grave. When Biafra come, we have to dig him out again and bury him again with Biafran flag. And Zeke, we will bury him out and burn him in that thunderbat. We will burn him like Eddie Nob. We will burn him to ashes and make sure that something like Zeke will never come back in Biafran land. And let me tell you again, there's another Zeke now that is sabotaging what we are doing. This man, this new so-called Hanese, if you listen to what he's saying now, he's also speaking like Zeke. You know, when Ojukwu was fighting Biafran war, Zeke was in London fighting against Ojukwu politically. It's the Zeke that make Ojukwu to lose the war. It's not even the Fulani that is fighting in Nigeria and Biafra. It is the political side. And now we are fighting here worldwide. That new man that is picked by Fulani is there collaborating with the BBC, so-called BBC Igbo, telling him that the Kano is this and that the Kano is nobody, that he cannot do without them, that is, old cargos, that the Kano is a woman, is just going around, that is nobody. That kind of person don't need to believe. Talking that thing is putting sand in our galley. You cannot be just suffering all over the world. And somebody like that will stay in the village, spoiling what we are doing. Is it another Zeke?
It cannot spoil.
So we have to do something
about that. Never.
Yeah.
Go on, go on. It cannot
Okay.
spoil what we are doing. Go on.
So, what I have to say to you is, what thing that is making me encouraging me so much is because of the kind of person our leader is. God gave him that grace and that hardened heart not to listen to anybody. I said it before. I love our leader because he is behaving like Putin. He is not listening to politicians. He is not listening to any threat. He will be making meeting of what you will do him. You will be in that meeting. He will take a step, and that meeting will scatter. You begin to rearrange yourself, rearrange another meeting here and there. Before you arrange yourself, finish. He will take another step. This is how our leader is doing. I love him so much for that, for not listening to anybody. Because if he listened to all these criminals, he could have diverted for a long time. And I pray that God will be with him to take step, the right step, not to listen to any corner at all, at all. And thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and remember, bless you too. Thank you.
Amen. Yeah.
We must continue. I restarted my direct line so that I don't know. Many people are calling. I try to pick. What is happening? Is how to pick this? Caller on. Is it Prince Namani? Caller on signal, please. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Master Jonathan, good evening.
Welcome to the program.
This is my first time of calling. I have been listening to you. You have been doing a great job to your people, and God will reward you.
And you too, all of us with Biafra.
Thank you so much. And my name is Prince Sunday Naman. I am calling you right now from United Arab Emirates. I actually want to say something on the clip you played concerning this terrorist called Gumi. You know, people don't know that man terrorist. They just allow him to be working freely. Now, my question, he says that man says something that people don't understand. He said when this Fulani in Nigeria were provoked, they will now go out and call their brothers outside Nigeria to come in. Now, my question is this: are there no immigration at the border between Nigeria and other nearby countries? That it means that these people are not actually working. I can now understand that the reason why they shut the whole borders that connect south from other countries because and open north because of these Fulani people, for them to come in and be slaughtering our people. See, there's something that we people and when this man was saying this in channel television, I don't know if he thought that we are not educated, that we are fools, that he can deceive, that he can just say it, we cannot reason. It's unfortunate. Now, I bring this case now back to our France, where our own people, our own governors, are the one soldiers had to come and kill our own people because we are protecting our land. To say this. I am Biafran. Biafra will not come if we didn't delete these people on our way. I am pleading to our leader, Mazen Kanu, please apply the method of this man in Ghana called JP John William Royce. Apply the method of this man. Let people blood be on our heads. God knows that we are fighting a just cause. We are fighting to rescue our land, the promise us. Frankly speaking, if we don't do it, Biafra will not show. These people will need to give way for Biafra to come. They need to give way. And the problem that we are having We don't need to be running around and say these people are our enemy. We have in Igbo politics, our governors. This is the people that have been Biafra not to come. They very speaking, fully or give the call.
Your connection, your line becomes digital. I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay, can you clear now?
Are you using earpiece? It was clear before, but after it started cracking, I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
I think go on is better. Go on, please, and wrap it up, please.
Okay. What I was saying is that the Igbo governors are the problem we're having. And I want to and they come to apply the method of they done wrong in Ghana. Let's apply that method. Let these people, we need their blood to be on our head. We don't care. Our Igbo politicians, we need to deal with them. We need to be on the way. If we don't do that, sorry to say this, Biafra will not show. I'm saying it, I said it before, and I am saying it again. That the people a good and
Mazi, I think I've gotten your point. I think I've gotten your point. Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on direct line. Let me pick caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line.
Yes, Mazi.
Welcome to the program. I don't know. People have been calling. If I pick, it doesn't click. But I pick, is okay. Welcome to the program. Go on.
My name is Mazi, my man, Ugo Onejaka.
Need to go on?
Caller on WhatsApp, please. I'll come to you. Please hold the line. Somebody, another person is talking, is speaking. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I am in Washington, D.C. I am from Amibo. Amibo in Olo. Amibo is a home of the Tiger, and the Amibo is a home of King James Mazi, thank you so much for all the things you do for Biafra. Thank God Almighty for Nnamdi Kanu. God will bless him. So, Mazi, considering this, we know exactly the way Fulani has been flowing in Nigeria. Remember, during the COVID-19, during the pandemic, the northern border was open, wide open. We have millions and millions of our Majuri poor houses and poor widow-bearing children that don't have employment, who are beggars in the street, whom the government is supposed to take care of. Yet, then during the COVID-19, they opened up the border and then they brought millions and millions of the Fulanis from Sahel inside Nigeria. In your crocodile eye, everybody was watching it. They migrated, they sent in the drone. Where are they? Immediately they came in, they have already planned the place they're going to stay. Now, by the time you know it, they started kidnapping. Who are they kidnapping? They're kidnapping the Hausa children, middle-belt children, and then when they kidnap them, they ask for ransom. Then this ransom is paid, and is paid in dollars. That is millions of dollars. By the time you know it, they appoint the negotiator. Who is the negotiator? That is the government. Now, they're going negotiating with the bandits that have come in just to kidnap and then kill the Hausa children and the middle-belt children. Now, the bandits, they are now negotiating for them for amnesty so that they can live free in the free house. When you give you amnesty, that means they will give you free accommodation, they will give you monthly payment, and they will treat you like a king. All these people that came from the Sahel, they are even implanted in our military. All of them, they are military. They are taking very big positions. So this is the way, the plight we have found ourselves. The northern people have been taken advantage of. The Hausas have been marginalized and been downtrodden. Even the middle belt people, believe me, they are killing. But do you know, I was so surprised when I read and find out that up to 5 million people are in the camp. That is the refugee camp. But now, they gave it a baptismal name and call it IDP camp, internal displaced. What is internal displaced? These people that have been uprooted from their house, remember that there are people that are, nature abhors vacuum. So those places that these people that are in the camp now we are operated from, then they have planted all these Fulanis from Sahel all around. Well, I thank God Almighty for the nightmare of these Fulanis. They never thought that it's going to be like this. Honestly, if they know what is facing them, then they would have not started this problem that they cannot finish. Because now I am begging the Middle Belt people to rise up, begging the Hausa people to rise up, the Oduduwa people to rise up. We are the indigenous people on that land, and we must surely stand our ground, and we cannot let anybody uproot us from where we are. That is the major thing that we're going to do. So we thank God for that is Eastern Security Network. This Eastern Security Network is just a gift that God has given to us. Honestly, this is a lifesaver that God has provided through Mazin Namdekano. So what I am doing today is that I want to use this opportunity to call those people the freedom lovers, the people that love humanity, our people that are they have the soul, the mind of giving. That is the people that hate injustice. I am calling upon you, please, my brother. No matter the differences we might have, it is time for us to invest in this our security. Because these Fulanis, the way they are coming to our land. Look at how they have abducted our sisters. Look at how they come every time at will, then they will kidnap our people. Look at how they came to Olo and they start throwing bombs and destroying. In spite of the fact that they have done this in the 1970, the flashback, just to say, what can you do? This is what we want to remind you again what we did to you in the 70, when the 5 million people were intentionally exterminated. Then they came and threw the bomb in the church, they threw the bomb in the school, they threw the bomb even in the refugee camp, they threw the bomb in the marketplaces just to kill the children. They don't care if it is a child, or if it is a woman, or if it is a man that died. And then now they want to tell us, oh, what can you do? That is why they did what they did in Olo. But I am begging you, please, and I am begging all my brothers, please, let us support the Eastern Security Network. Eastern Security Network is what we have to do. That is it. Then if you know that your sister is not going to be raped, because definitely they are going to do it again. If you know that your mother is not going to be raped, if you know that your farm is not going to be taken over by the cow, if you know you love Biafra and you love freedom and you want employment in that land that you call your country, that is the Igbo land, the Biafra land, please, I am begging you just to do, no matter how little it is. This is not the one that will say, oh, the rich people are the one that are going to contribute. This is not the one that will say, oh, let's leave it for these people. No, you, even if you are a student, no matter whatever you do, even if you don't have a job, no matter whatever it you do, if you can go to church and be able just to give even 1 penny, pastor, why can't you just give hand, no matter how little it is, just to please give it. The place you go to is very easy. It's very easy. You have your smartphone in your hand. The only thing you have to do with that smartphone is just go to the Google. When you go to the Google, you put www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. If you do that, then believe me, you click the car, they'll ask you, how much do you want to donate? Even if it is penny, come away ago, you do it. And that is very good. We can talk, we can cry, we can do everything. But if we don't do this, just to make sure that we safeguard these people who have just put their life out there in order to save us. People who have just found themselves, they sleep in the bush so that we can have a life. So please, let us do this. So, please, I am going to sing this song. I love to sing this song. It is very, very sweet. I hope that you can help me to sing it, man. Please. Like this, it goes like this. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org. If you want to make donation to ESN, you have to go to. If you want to make donation to ESN, you have to go to www.ipobinusa.org. www.ipobinusa.org. If you want to say thank you to Mazin Namdekano, you have to go to. If you want to say thank you to Mazin Nanditano, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. Mas, I know my voice is not so good, but anyway, I love singing. I love that.
Thank you very much.
God bless.
Thank you. And remain blessed. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, thanks for holding on. Please, you can come in now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good evening, Mazi Jonathan.
Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Thank you. I just have a suggestion, and I think it's an important
Please, can you introduce
one.
yourself, your name, and where you're calling from, please, before you go on?
Okay, I'm sorry. My name is Egowoma Amadi, and I'm calling from the United States.
Go on. Thank you.
Okay. I wanted to suggest that we should not fall prey to what this Fulani evil terrorist government in that country is trying to make us do. They're trying to change the narrative. They're trying to change the truth. And I wanted to suggest that you anchors are all the leading voices of truth. What you model or project is what our people will follow. These evil people terrorizing the country are called Fulani terrorists, Fulani killer headsmen, and they shouldn't be called bandits, because they know if the international world hear the word terrorist, they always take a second look at our country. So we should never allow this evil government to change the narrative. I heard they kind of sanctioned or threatened every media houses in that zoo that word Fulani should not be used, or terrorists should not be used to qualify or to identify these evil people killing and terrorizing the country.
They call it profiling. That's it.
Yes, they call it profiling, but we shouldn't follow the cue. We must go the other way. They should not be called banditry, or they should not be called bandits for any reason. They should be called terrorists, because that's what they are. Exactly. They are terrorizing the people, killing and maiming. I mean, they're doing worse than anybody can ever think of.
This word bandits, it's not. I think it's not up to 2 years, or from 2018 it started coming up. When they have been on rampage and everywhere on fire. After immediately this word came out, they started paying the media houses to be portraying them as bandits. And as you rightly say, we should never continue to be using their own words, because as they continue using it, it started ricocheting in the subconscious minds of everybody. And now we kill bandits. They are not bandits. They are simple terrorists. They are.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, that's what they are, terrorists. And I know why they're doing that, so that the international world will not put eye on that evil country. So we must keep calling them terrorists. Please pass this information to all your other anchors. You guys are the leading voices, the voices of truth. What you model, our people will follow suit. If you call them terrorists, anybody that calls into this program will refer to them as terrorists.
Of course.
So please, you guys should take the lead. That banditry, if it means wiping off banditry from our vocabulary for now, we should do that and just stick to the word terrorists, please. And thank you so much for the good job you guys are doing. We appreciate you all. We're praying for you all. May God bless you, and may God give us Biafra sooner than we expect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I fully concur what you said. I fully concur with what you said. Because if we continue using this word bandits, unconsciously, the thing will be entering everybody, bandits, and the word terrorist is gone. Just listen, look at the way they write IPO. They continue putting anywhere they prescribed. They made sure, there is power in words. I 100% understand and concur with what our sister said, honestly. If we follow them, it continue, the thing continue being bandits, and before you know, it will take over our mouth. But they are Fulani headsmen killers, the Fulani terrorists. That is who they are. And we must continue calling them, referring to them on who they are. I don't know the whole calls from the zoo direct line is being filtered. If I pick a cut direct line, it's no fault of mine. They are cutting the lines, honestly. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. My name is Kisilo Zilibo, calling from Morocco. Obodo kelenu kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike. Anyị kelenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike. Honestly, Mazi Jonathan, you see, I respect Kaduna Nzogu. You see what's going on now, with what coming out with this man you played his step, and what Sultan of Sokoto and Emir Kano, and believe me, it shows that Nigeria have no soldier, no military. The only power these people have already weak totally. I'm telling you, if this is what made that man and put trigger and blow head out of that Sadona of Sokoto head. The same killing here, these people are collude. They collude, killing innocent. Now, my dear brother, that man have got to say this. They deport almost 3, willingly or not willingly, from all over the world. Southerners, the world, from Libya, from desert back to Nigeria. What did they offer them? Absolutely nothing. Because of what? They did not pick arm instead of them to go to the desert, let them remain at home and die at once. So but these people have got to talk, even the Fulani from all over the world, all over the Africa. The president give them the visa free, all to come. Now they come. The most compared as he did to others. Which others? Pipeline guidance. Which others? Our land is it developed? Look at the seaport and even the swamp or riverine side of they are complaining. My dear brother, you see these people, we are not as that man, that white man did the interview to that man called Sadona of Sokoto. If you give Igbo man a chance, he will think. This is what's inside their mind. Now they're referring to another person. Look at what they are now in our land. Who are dominating? Igbos. Who are with them? Where? My dear brother, I thank my leader because we die here. I'm telling you, we will never. Every youth have to know because these people, you see them, they are coming with that sort of impunity to dominate you and destroy you. Believe me honestly, if you do not wake up, you are gone. They are willing and they are ready, and then we are also ready for them. Honestly, you talk about slave, Mazi. Listen. Yeah, I want you to know the word to know slave. It's somebody like his hope. It's not today we started. Igbo started buying and selling. Now it's from more. And even my village, I'm telling you honestly, they know they are. I mean, we buy and sell. So that one is apart. Some of them they kidnap into our land to slave. That is another thing. But these people, we send those kind of arrogant people that only man who are there one day. I'm a young mother. We don't kill. But instead of to kill, we sold you out. A slave with those in the Americas, they are with the cassava. So some of them with the palm oil. I go, how did the slave move together? I mean, we'll give you everything, we push you out. That is normal. People, some part are doing it. Honestly, but thank God, Mazinam Dekalo, for him to keep us to breathe. Oh, hey, Biafra. God bless you.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on direct line. Oh, connected. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. It seems it's people calling from the zoo that are being filtered. But God has
I'm calling from the Republic.
You see? Welcome to the program.
My name is Peter from Lagos, Java, but I'm calling from the Republic of Italy, precisely. Now, the airport will keep all of you alive for us. And the Hamadike, one of Biafra land. The only man who is a friend of the people in Israel. By the grace of the Krowa, he's alive today with us. It's not easy. By the grace of the Krowa, he's alive. Now, but what I want to say this now, you see, when our people will be talking, that for my own idea, I don't agree to do what I've been saying. Fulanis knows nothing. Fulanis are not educated. Fulanis, they are not because they don't know how to speak good English. Because they cannot speak Arabic. They lie. Fulani people are very, very intelligent. They are more wiser than our people. But thank God for God who has given us a wiser man. The most wisest man in Africa, even in Africa, in short, Martin and the Carlo. That's why today we are not having mouth to talk. That's why today we are saved. Without this man, we have gone. And no anybody in that zoo that can match with Fulanis. Nobody except for Hamadike. Except for Hamadike, the Ilogo of Biafra land. The lion of Biafra land, the great man of the greatest, any man, anybody in that zoo can stop Fulani their match, except Hamadike, except IPOB, no other people. If they like, they see their grammar from United that kingdom come. All their grammar, those stupid journalists are speaking. Their grammar moves any mountain. Their English grammar, they can speak. They can speak more than Queen Elizabeth. More people from our side. They always feel inferiority complex. They always believe that they are ashamed of themselves. They cannot come out and challenge Fulani. They claim that they are more learned than. It's a lie. Fulanis they are more wiser. They are smart people. They are intelligent. Their intelligence is very, very strong. That is why who in that Biafra land from the coastal region and the upland as a clergyman or a so-called bishop that can come out and defend their own people in that extent. Look at the Fulani man defending the terrorists, the Fulani herdsmen, killer herdsmen, terrorist organization. Look at this man defending them, defending their body. This is the journalist even tried to, he was ashamed himself. He even tried to smuggle himself out of that man because the man already defeated him. But this is the man that they claim that they are not, they didn't go to school. They are not learned. But they are defeating the so-called learned intellectual stupid fools in our land. That is why you see those stupid political beggars. Please, those that are calling them governor, these people are political beggars. Our people should learn how to prefer wars to the enemies. These people in our land, they are not our governor. They are the political beggars. They are hosted by the Fulani. These who are the Fulani agents. Because if you want to go and buy a land, you must contact an agent to help you to find the land. And after you might have paid the land, the agent will cut his own share. This is the Fulani agents in our land, the Fulani political beggars in our land. I don't know that telling them government. I don't know. So our people claim that they are but they are not. Our leader is the only man today that gave us back to that is everybody now we are saying the thing is of my leader. So those from the West who are taking maybe supporting what we are doing, supporting their factors, the Biafra will go and they will be free and Fulanis will go their way. They think that is for our own advantage. I will not say anything, but we shall see how it's going to end. Because Fulani is the match and nobody can stop them excepting land. And they say that Hamadike is not absolutely nobody can match Fulani. Because those influences in our land, those hypocrites that call themselves journalists, these are agents of Fulani. And the Fulanis who our people claim that they are not educated, they are not learned, are the one controlling their mindset. controlling the riding. They are the ones setting up what will I call it? Policy for them to follow. The Fulanis who claim that they don't do anything. They are the ones setting up policy.
Thank you.
Controlling
Thank you,
their
my
mindset and their brain.
Thank you.
And let me just find out from here. I'm still meant to from what you got, but the sign up from Cotonou to Stade, good night.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You're right. Caller on WhatsApp, thanks for holding on. Your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Good evening, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
I am Tuku Bozo. I am calling from Masaka.
Welcome to the program.
I seize this opportunity to congratulate you and to congratulate the entire Biafran, because the Lord has done to us what no other person can do by giving us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the Messiah of our generation. He is a Messiah because even other nationalities are now knowing themselves and now working for liberation. May God keep him long life.
Say.
I also thank God for what he has done, because now all the Janjaweeds, in the form of police, in the form of army, they are now made to know that this land belongs to people. And those of them who would want to die, they are free to resist what that has said. Then I thank God because our relationship with the children of Israel is gradually unfolding. And I would want, please, let a time be devoted to teaching us and letting us know really our relationship with Israel. Thank you, and God bless you.
And you too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We must continue. You know, something the caller before or the last, what he said is highly understood. You know, many of our people think that intelligence is speaking English, and is a kind of primitivity. I'm telling you. Oh, if you speak a nice English, you big English, you are intelligent. No, for goodness sake. Let me pick this call before I continue. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program, Mazi. Can you hear me?
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program. Today you are not the last caller. Go on.
Thank you, sir. For security reasons, I will not mention where I am, sir.
Go on, go on.
Sir, my own contribution goes this way. Mazi, Nigeria said they're not hearing what is going on. They're not hearing everything that is going on. They're all listening to you. But the point is that Nigerians' mental reason has been twisted to focus on Igbo man. Nigerians are after that Igbo man who is in petit trader to survive. Their envy, even not all, but most of Nigerian minds, where their minds always go to first in everything in Nigeria is Igbo man. The envy and hatred. I don't know how Britain or Fulani did this job. They change every Nigerian mindset.
It's through the media. Through the media.
You know, to focus on Igbo man. I can remember when Evans committed a kidnapping case. You see how they post it as an Igbo man. Hey, this Igbo man. Hey, this Igbo man. Today, kidnapping is like a daily trading business in the north. the same media, the same Nigerians who always channel all their mindset to Igbo man are mute. Fulanis are demanding 475 billion as a compensation.
And they will get
Igbos,
it. They will get it. Just watch and see. They will get it.
Don't be surprised. And Biafrans was killed. Many Biafrans were was taken all over the world in terms of as a refuge. Most of them don't come back. The current president of Gabon today is anyone who was taken during the war as a boy seeking Washoko to Gabon, and a Gabon influential man adopted him. We lost that guy. We lost that guy because of this the pain what Nigeria and Britain did to us. Today, we lost more than 5 million people.
And not only that, let me help you a bit also. You know, it is not only what they did to us, but none of our people, none of our so-called political elites have the balls to rise up to try to change the narratives or to ask questions. Not until now. Do you know Armenia genocide that happened in First World War? You know, First World War. You know, First World War. It started, I think, 1914 till 1917, or 1913 till 1917, something like that. It was the genocide committed against them by the then Ottoman Empire, the Turkey you are seeing today. They continue rising up their voices, you know, pushing for it in order for the world to recognize it as a genocide. And they had it. Because they rose up. They had people that rose up amid all inconveniences. They fought. Do you know what it means to fight for your people? You know, our people don't know. They don't understand because of selfishness. Most of our people are extremely, you know, I'm not saying selfish, extremely selfish. Everybody will rise up and if just to talk for your people. Ooh, it's another thing. I say, oh boy, this is inconvenience it will bring me. It's let me collect money and live like others. This is a very primitive life. And that is what our brother, the caller before last said. You know, people thought that speaking English is being, you know, intelligent. It is never. It is primitivity. That is what is worrying us. And we are here to change the status quo. Go on, my brother.
Mazi, do you know that since today, till death, no kobo has been paid as a compensation of that war. Till death, even the reconstruction and rehabilitation, no one has taken place in the whole eastern region. And today, Fulanis are using kidnapping, exploiting Nigeria, telling Nigeria that if they want to have peace, openly, could we imagine telling Nigerians if they want to have peace, that 475 billion must be paid to them, and Nigerians are sheepishly looking like a moron? Had it been, it was an Igbo man now that mentioned that thing, you see how the whole these Nigerians will rise up against Igbo people.
You are talking of Igbo. Even our Igbo people themselves, some of them we yap more than anything. Even we lead the group to rise up against that person.
Exactly. Mazi, what I'm saying is this. This time around, we must hit them so hard. Also, body who got bars this time. We must hit this. You see this country called Nigeria? We must hit them so hard so that in their next generation, they will not think of oppressing people, and they will channel their anger and envy to whatever they want, not to be oppressed. All this money now that they are demanding is coming from oil. Where the oil is coming from? Those who live there are going through hell. But why they're getting all this is that an average Nigerian man have channeled his or her anger and envy, jealousy to an Igbo man. So had a Biafran, a sovereign, sovereign Biafran. This time around, we don't get to know if you are Nigerians in Nigeria or not. Or if you become an Igbo fulefu to come after us. We are going to hit them so hard that in the next word, there will not be a treachery or betrayal to our people. We must hit them hard. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. I don't know whether this call will go through. Oh, thank goodness. Caller on direct line, your name and where you're calling from. You are the first caller directly that called from that zoo. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Okay. Jonathan.
Welcome to the program. The Korage.
Fulanization agenda. Koro. Mazi Jonathan Egadio. As always,
Caller, I was up. Please hold on. I'll come to you. Just hold the line. I'll come to you.
Prison. Njuru no wayo na eleyi yiba no nga do katikara ni le ha bi poputa npen anokwala e mo ta tepe o dede be the plan a dede oga bito dede wo do nye plan ga fo ni lo wa kedo ma tre ha ni English maka nde me wagala yo dede onye plan na ni tukuru ba. Many will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. Yes, that's always better. That's the money you get in the nine haburu. I mean, I tell them that to go to Kadamasum and never played day to go in my head against a higher giant to go to Kadama. I am an Nina Gamania. I come over to Oku. The funga wo ayata ga ho over the diamond. That also the truth. It's a ticket that is for everybody seeing both Yoruba, but I was is gone already. Yoruba, you people are going see without if you lose this opportunity. Let your media deceive you. We are going home. We will make sure that this guy comes down, gets away. No, it's just a request for restoration of Biafra. Learn Biafra. Judith, chapter 1, from verse 1 to end. This is verse 6. Verse 11 and verse 12. Very, very important. And Judith chapter from verse 8, Judith verse 7, verse 12, verse 13, including 5. Very, very important. And the Psalm 108 from 1 to 8 for Judith verse 6 and verse 13. Very, very important. If you want the life, I am addressing this message to every human being on this planet Earth. Every living human being, born by a woman, whether you are pope, whether you are corrupt, whether you are disobedient, anybody as long as you know you are a living human being created by only one person, the God of heaven and earth. We are showing you that we Biafra, as you people are seeing it today, and we are going home. We will make sure that the whole world turn upside down. No God, no religion can save you. No Jupiter. Any day, the United Nations call our leaders to appear in their court there. Let anybody that is coming there, if you like, be disobedient, come there. Our leaders will come there live. We will be there. Make sure you provide good living for your own children. So because you people are created, we are looking for the data. Our destiny, we are taking it. We find out what that you people want. Our leader is coming back. And that 40 days fast prayer remain here for now. Yeah. Pastor Jonathan, I have to find this for Pastor Jonathan, this should be all what I have put up a gap baby for another country. Then the Sahala, I feel the government got that. No gamu. Or some days that tower. Then the Sahala, any governor that is a star, no gamu. Onye aga bochi ono kwa do fo ndembo na ndege denye na mnaka tum soro gawa e kwa onye ntị na ndị Igbo aga ala Fulani wundi bari Igbo res Yoruba Igbo res. Why people trying to push us to the wall? The real people that have the power to make the land fall and make the come and cast away.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Please stand up. Thank you. There we
much of who will take it to put it up. I'll keep them out there. Upon them, but there's a wedding and man. Not going to start. That is either I'm at 40 days. Don't you bubble Syria? I know for the nickel, never blown. Whatever they go, they look up the can they don't know when they go to America, no G. If I don't know, I'm blessed to flag it up.
A caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Thanks for holding on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Master, good evening.
Welcome to the program.
This is Dennis calling from Enugu.
Welcome. There.
I thank God for the good work He's using you to do, and in a special way for what He's using Master Kano to accomplish for Igbo race, for the Biafra, and for the entire human race. I thank God for the changes that is taking place now. One, I would want to know the time for the prayer tomorrow. By the grace of God, I am a servant of God in the Catholic Church. And before even the prayer was said, we have 24 hours prayer that will begin 9 o'clock tomorrow to 9 o'clock Sunday, precisely for the purpose of this, our liberation. Because as a matter of fact,
it's going to be in the evening time in Biafra land. That is 7 p.m. I think.
Okay, we shall start 9 in the morning.
Just continue listening. We continue to the radio.
Okay. I also thank God for the fact that even the South Africa is hearing the voice of our leader and responding. I would want us also to make it a point of letting the Christian leaders know that this is a golden opportunity in our hands. Because anybody who is condemning Nnamdi Kanu is condemning himself, because you can see this Muslim cleric, he has started negotiating for his people because they are the same. I do not know why we do not understand that this battle is a battle that is geared against our land, against our religion, against our country, against our life. And as a matter of fact, nobody is safe. If these people should come to do to us what they have done to the Hausas and what they have done to the Middle Beltane, then we are finished. I am thinking if there is a way of taking the message direct to these religious leaders to know that this battle is not Nnamdi Kanu. He can be anywhere in the world, but we have no battle to go apart from here. And if we do not support him morally, spiritually, and financially, if this battle is lost now, thank you. This is the point I want to make.
Thank you very much. And your point is noted. Thank you very much. We must continue. I think I'm winding down letter by letter on this program. Let me pick this call also. People are calling on direct line. I want to pick one direct liner first. But they miss time. They call when somebody is always talking. Is that time they start calling. When there is a gap for calls, they will not call. Let me pick this caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Your name and where you come from. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, my Jonathan.
Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Thank you. My name is Chukwuma Manuel. I'm a native of
Mazi, can you please, Mazi, can you spare me? I pick this caller from direct call after you continue, please. You know your WhatsApp. I don't want to keep them waiting.
Okay.
Okay, please. Caller on direct line. You see what I'm saying? When somebody is calling, is that time somebody will call from direct line. Caller on direct line, you have been calling right from start. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, my big brother. Yes, I can hear you. My big brother, Chinelu.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I appreciate you for a good job. I appreciate our leader and all the whole principal officers that is working assiduously to make sure that we go home. Mazi, everybody who come calling from London. There is something. Mazi, can you hear me?
The whole world is listening. They are hearing you clear.
Yes, Mazi, your program did tonight. I was just carefully listening to it, and then it brought. In fact, it shed a lot of. It makes me go crazy. You know why? Because, in fact, you touch a lot of things for our people to understand. In fact, any of our people who did not understand this message tonight, the way the Fulani operate in what you just lectured us tonight, you know. I will say, me myself, I know that these Fulani people, I see that, you know why I'm saying this thing? Mazi, our people, our youth are becoming cowards. Our youth are becoming cowards. Yes, I'm saying it. You know why? Because it's only our people who can open their mouth and call Martin Nnamdi Kanu names. Our people, Ndigo. Why did I say this? Our people see Fulani henchmen with God in up work. Yes? What they did was to video them. One was videoing, the whole world will see you. Idiot. You are videoing him, showing him to who? UN, our American government. You must be demented.
Mazi, do you know if that thing is an Igbo man, they will slaughter the people direct there. They will burn them. It's one of those things. Yes.
I was so angry when I see even people were angry. What are you in the whole world the future for? Burn the idiot to there. We are fuel. Burn the idiot. Don't you see that the youth are becoming cowards? Yes, they are becoming cowards. Told you to do this last was it last month? Don't do not the last month. This month I think so. And don't you to burn those vagabonds who think that they are untouchable. And don't you to burn everybody to it in there. You don't make any video show you. They burn them and don't you to capture them with the knife and the gun they carry. The same way those people they burn them. Don't you know that these people you captured and started videoing them the whole world. You see, don't you know that they are the people burning your shops? I won't know how and I was up.
They don't know.
You are videoing it. Showing to the whole world. Where did you think that people are going? I beg you, how and I was up. How are now all these shops our timber market they are the idiots. If we go immediately, and the armies come to rescue them. If you cowards you are, you don't know don't you see that the yes, lots of people who have removed fear from some of our people's eyes. What do you think other people will do to you? This are not the time that be raping our people will be complaining. Catch them, burn them alive. They are not body, they are cowards. You are making a video and showing it to the world. Who are you showing it to? Are you showing it to Biden or are you showing it to US? These are useless set of people who want us to die. We are being killed. We are being massacred 5 million or more than 5 million. Did the United Nations say anything up to now? Did they say anything? And they want to kill us again. And you catch them in Nopi Weka with the gun gun. They have told you to defend yourself. You catch them, pour the fuel and burn them before the police come and rescue them. You are showing the whole world that the whole world will see you. Coward! You born him.
That's the worst part. If it is an Igbo man now that even steal one phone, you will see where they will put power, pour him fuel, pour him tire. My brother, the way our people are behaving, my brother, our people are no more. They are no more sane.
Your own brother, I am very upset. Your own brother, your own brother is hungry. If you don't tag him no wheat, you tag him no salt, maybe he's hungry. If you went and take bread from shop and eat, you people, if you want your own brother, full animals that come to kill you, that rape your mother, you saw him in open work out to God. Kill the idiot, kill the bastard. Who are these Fulani people? Who are they? Who are they? Don't you see that? Don't you know that people have destroyed their plan? This is not the time to withdraw them again. Burn the idiots, they are nobody. Mazi, what are we talking here? Another one happened in Okija or in here. When a woman, a widow, have 30 Fulani henchmen in his house. I saw the video. I think some of our people have seen the video. 30 Fulani henchmen in Okija. Widow, what are you having? What are you doing with 30? The reason why I brought it here for people to know. That such a thing is still happening in our land. I saw the video. I was showing it here. And this idiot, the guy that was videoing the same thing. Oh, Mazi, these people, like as you said, if Mazi the kind and that people did not come out, our people are well area. I swear to God, our people are well area. All they know is to yap, now Kwariashi, now Gariari. Do you think we come here to play? Uno tayari bigwe, uno mama bigwe, nani atilipo fono. Fura nipo wagula, Mazi the kind of this. Can the idiot if you see them? Who is the US? And they not be killing us. Mazi the kind of be shouting. Writing letter to the UN, writing letter to the whole organization. And they respond, they come here, the Amnesty International tell the whole world that every member be 150 people, innocent children being murdered. What did the world say? What did the UN say? We can listen our people to all people. Look at the pictures of the guests now being dragged to court. Our women, we can put them to court. Put them, kill them and send some to the north. Even people have been killed. Our blood have been put in Nigeria since Nigeria been created. Our blood, even people, what do we do to these people? What? Get a camera in there. Mazi, let me leave it here.
My brother, I understand you. Honestly, it's very sad. It's very sad and annoying. We need to, as our leader said, either they give us Biafra or every living thing in that space will perish. If it means all of us dying, all of us, everybody perishing, it doesn't matter. Honestly, because these people, honestly, they have caller on WhatsApp. Thank you very much for holding. Mazi Chuku, go on, please. It's very sad.
Thank you very much.
Go.
My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Ishago State, Biafra land. I greet you once more, my Jonathan. I greet my leader, our leader, Master Nnamdi Kanu, for a time like this. Honestly, about the tape you played, when you hear Fulani man talking, he will be talking with the power and authority as a leader. But when you see our people, those we call leaders, look at, for instance, Fulani will select a leader for Igbo race. For example, George Obiozor, they have selected about few days or weeks now for Igbo race. Just to let you know what Fulani has to Igbo race. What make a people to move forward to become a human being or a country is their leaders. In Igbo land, in Biafra in general, we have no leader except Nnamdi Kanu and Abaribe. Other ones are slaves of Fulanis. What they are interested is every 4 years, when you are a governor, you stay for the state for 4 years, you fight for second tenure, you win, you take steal as much possible money, you run to the Senate, from the Senate you run to minister and all of that until you die on the way. None of them are ready to think about their people. What they are there to do is to do what their master Fulani told them to do. Of which, if not our leader, I don't know what is going to happen to that place they call Nigeria. Because that place, what they are doing that place is different thing for other countries of the whole world. And even Togo, even Cotonou, and all the rest, Ghana, all other African countries are far better than Nigeria. Some of them, they have light. Some of them, they have road. Some of them, they are paying salary to their workers. Some of them can have them of 15% or 20 or 25%. But Nigeria is 0.0.0.0 nothing. Whatever Fulani say is final. Nobody can challenge the Fulani for anything. But when our leaders say anything, you will see Igbo people, criminals all over the place start to talk against our leader. But see how Fulani is saying what he's saying on the television. And nobody can come out on social media to challenge and say this is bad. Instead, they are waiting for our leader to make a comment. They start to find one way or the other to say all the rubbish. I'm very, very sorry for Igbo race. Without Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigeria as a nation will be the worst place on earth. And that is exactly what British want. British hide under Fulanis and ruling Nigeria. British are the group of people that is directing Fulanis. Go like this, go left, go right, move forward, come back. They are controlling Fulanis. And the Fulanis are controlling the over 200 million. Nigeria is over 200, if not 300. this government is the worst thing that can happen on earth, because they are the people directing Fulani to go to bribe every corner of all the whole media to make sure they did not hear anything about Biafra. British are the head. And I think at the end, Chukwu Okike Abiyama will punish the British government because they have did a lot of evil in Africa, mainly in Nigeria. The Fulani don't know anything about human development. Fulani is talking, what the Fulani is interested is that of Ruga and the rest of them, because that was what God created them for. They are living in the bush. Unfortunately, some of them that attended education, like Erufai, like Lai Mohammed, and the rest of them, they are sitting under 200 million people in Nigeria and stealing and looting and stealing and looting. And all the people from the east, nobody is saying anything. We have no leader. Engineer said, before you kill a Fulani man, you first kill him. Is that how a leader talk? And the worst thing is that the Fulani see these people as animal. They see them as an animal human being. They know their value. They know they are nothing. And that is why they are electing them to rule the East or the Igbo race. Because they know that these people are not human beings. So I thank God for all the effort the IPOB and our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is doing all this while to open the eyes of other tribes all over Nigeria to know that Fulanization is worse than Islamization. Fulanization means somebody to be useless completely and to destroy a race to become zero nothing. Go to Aban now, go to Onitsha now, go to Enugu now, go to Port Harcourt, everywhere. Youths are only running keke napep and Okada. If you see them like this, you may see for them because they have nothing doing. Few days you go and marry. When you marry, you born children, you born 2 or 3. Within few days you have accident, or you get ill. You go to hospital, you die, and you leave those children doing nothing. When this thing work for about 3, 4 more, 4, 5 years, you see Alamajiri full in the east, and gradually, you see what will happen to the Hausa will happen to the east, and that is what Fulani is doing. Apart from this, apart of challenging these evil people called Fulanis, they are there for evil. They are not for anybody than to work for Satan, who is British, that Satan have used to make over 200 people to be a slave. Thank you very much. I thank my leader.
Thank you
for all the effort he's doing. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will be our strength until we get what we want. Thank you very much. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. And we are coming closer to the end of the program. There is somebody that I've been calling. Okay, let me pick the call. Direct line. Caller on direct line. Your name and where you're calling from. Please streamline your submission or your contribution.
Thank you. I'm waiting. Yeah, thank you.
No, go on. I'm talking to you. Go on. Call on direct line. Go on.
Okay.
Please stop listening to your radio. Talk to me
Yeah.
directly via the phone, please.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Mazi Jonathan. I'm so happy to getting Radio Biafra now because of my contribution is very important, and I'm going to I want to talk to Britain one and talk to Nigeria because this Britain, what they are doing is evil, and by the grace of Chukwuka Biama, that evil it will surely by fire on their head. Because you look at a children of God, then you are playing evil, you are killing them, doing one thing or another to put them on grave. Many have killed, nothing to say, nothing. Everybody just silent. And we in Lagos, we are seeing what is happening every day, written in the paper. Negative rubbish, nothing like a good news you can even find on the paper any day, anytime. Anytime you go to paper, I want to look what is happening. What you will going to see there is killing and raping and slaughtering, and you are killing my people, and you think that we are going to keep silent. But I thank Almighty God in heaven, because I used to call God in heaven, because my own name is Thank God. That is Chukwuemeka is my name, Thank God. So I'm always praying to Almighty in heaven that you keep us like this, let the enemy be killing us. Before I now know that God have provided, send somebody who can rescue us. That's why that time I now get a dream that this IPOB is the people that God sent. That's why I'm entered the IPOB. I'm one of IPOB member, as you are seeing me now. I'm a PRO in Lagos State here. So, my brother, I want to tell all my people in Biafra land, onye ọbụla wụ na that no gburu anybody wụ na ma ọ soja ma ọ police o kọbụla igburu igbo ya, in fact Chineke nna ga-agọzi gị because of ndị anyị fụrụ ihe awụ plan ha emere for long ha ji bịa ka ha bịa memina anyị, mana Chineke nna nọnyere anyị, ọ ya mere anyị ji wee akwado na-agbatụrụ ha. Ịmadụ ihe niile ndị ahụ na-emenụ every week time and our security na on I na-anụ ya n'ebe a, mana biko nụ onye ọbụla na-ebe ọnụ jichike Chineke nna nọnyere n'ọnụ. All the IPOB member, I pray for you anywhere you are. May God in heaven will continue to blessing you and continue leading you. I know that you are a God sent, and that's why I'm the one of IPOB member. I thank God for everybody of the name struggle. Na try na happen nde furumefu. I have forgot that nda hefugo. Ka onye tinolu na akun maka nde furumefu. Kai men ka mo target we merie ndi iro anya biko ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ ihe ịgba anyone of lonu ga-eme. Men na no this people na nda ha ne ha na kpọ Lucifer. Lucifer. Even Nigeria government in our full like this, they are number one Lucifer. They want to chop the children of God, but it can never work for them. Look at they are talking about coronavirus. Okay, let me tell you, all the whole road we are applying, we are running, we are in environmental transport, all the whole road. If you can see how dust are flowing every day. People are using masks. People realize that dust can cause problem on their kidney. They are using the nose mask. Look at the people that sweeping the main road. All these old woman, now the people they employ, they sweep. Old mama, what they say they're supposed to stay for their house. Their picking go they take care of it. And the people then they employ to do sweeping for main road. At times you will see motor will jam the old woman, jam it down. Many times most have jamming them for road. Is it the country that the people that say I should come and belong, God forbid bad thing. My brother, one continue on a struggle. not anybody nyekwule gap biko gbuo nke ọnụ ga-egbu Chineke nna goziere m ọnụ.
Ndewo, ekere ọnụ eke ma gụnwakwa na-eme nke ị na-eme, that is the thing. Ndewo.
Emege m always joke. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ndewo.
Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, I think you're going to be the last caller, please. And you're going to streamline it for me. Thank you for holding on. Your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I am calling from the Middle Belton part of the zoo. Please, I will plead your consent. Hello.
Go on.
Can you hear me?
We are hearing you. Go on.
Very well. So, for security reasons, I wouldn't want to mention my name. Please, I beg that you pardon me.
Go on.
I beg. Yeah, I beg on that. So basically, I want to seriously thank you. I want to thank you for this opportunity given to me, many millions around the world, to air out their view on so many things that is going on in Nigeria. Okay, so presently, I happen to be in the middle bottom part of Nigeria, as I said earlier, and I just want to lend my voice on the matter of the Sheikh Gumi that has come out to serve as a panacea of peace, so to say, for the bandits. All right, but I want to let us know that, there is a conspiracy there. There is seriously a conspiracy going on, because I cannot understand where someone will decide to pick up arms and kidnap people, and then later on kill, maim, and destroy, and then just for a sheikh to come out and want to justify their actions to be out of outrage for some things that the community or the government had done out of action and inaction, which I feel that is very, very unfair. I was watching him on national television where he was interviewed. Hello, are you there, sir?
Go on. If I'm not hearing you, I will let you know.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. So where he was interviewed, Sheikh Gumi, who seems to be like the spokesman for Fulani. All right. He was asked categorically. The Fulani terrorists, very well. He was asked categorically, does he support, the killing and the kidnapping of people, and then those people not to be tagged or called bandits or criminals? He in a way just shy away from the very question and try to beat about the bush. That in itself shows that he is just serving as a mouthpiece, all right, for the Fulani terrorists around Nigeria. And we have the governor of Bauchi State who came up to say and justify that the Fulanis have the right to carry AK-47. And you can imagine people around the southwest and the eastern part of Nigeria where they have made they give their best to establishing a security network that will protect their forest and the people from terrorist organizations as the Fulanis terrorist organizations, and yet they have been targeted, they've been attacked by the Nigerian army. That in itself, I feel, is wickedness, is selfishness, and is terrible. Now, I want to seriously call on all the Middle Beltans to be proactive and very strong, because right now there is a call for the Middle Beltans to disengage themselves from being addressed or called Northerners. I hate it when I'm called a Northerner because I don't see myself as a Northerner. All right, and I feel that goes same for every Middle Beltan who is here in the Middle Belton part of Nigeria. Okay, we prefer to align ourselves with Biafra. Okay, because we ourselves have been marginalized. All right, and I want to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I address him, I call him my uncle, because seriously, He has kind of like lifted up my spirit and many others in the Middle Belt. Because without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of these issues would have been dead and lying low. No one would have had the audacity to want to come out and challenge the existing government. We really appreciate him. We thank him and we pray that the good Lord will continue to bless him in all his efforts. And then I want to call on everyone around the world. Tomorrow is the set day for the um, gospel, and that is
The
the
worship
praise
songs,
worship,
the
right?
praises, yeah.
The worship, yeah, the praise and worship songs. That is really mighty. That is really strong. We all have to come together, tune in into the radio system, our sets and everything, and join spirits together because as it was said in the Bible, you know, the children of Israelites sang songs of praises, and the walls of Jericho fell down flat. So we are coming together to join in spirit to sing songs of praises, so that the wicked walls of the zoo country and all powers around the world that are working against success of the ethnic nationalities in the country called Nigeria, that they all will fall down flat in Jesus' name. All right, so I really want to thank you, Sir Jonathan Mazi. Jonathan, I thank you for this wonderful platform you have created. I am assuring you that this platform is giving voice to the voiceless. Okay, this platform is really going far to helping a whole lot of people, hear the truth. And it is really sad to hear that the Fulanis that initially started fight the Fulani terrorists that initially started fight in the Sasha market there are now demanding for 470 something how much they call it billion. That is rather unfortunate. That is hypocrisy in itself. What happens to let me cite an example. What happens to the Boko Haram attacking villagers, community residents in their community, and then rendering them homeless? Now you can imagine the Nigerian government will now pick all these repentant, so-called repentant Boko Haramis, and then infuse them into the society. And then those that were displaced are left to just languish in abject poverty in IDP camps. That is terribly unfair. So for them to want to come and claim some demands of 400 million, whatever, well, they can go away with the money because all of those monies are evil money and it will never do any good for them. I am very proud to say to the world today that I am close to 40 in this country, this zoo country, and I've never worked for the Nigerian government. I'm very proud of that. I earn my livings through my hard-earned workings, and I am comfortable, I am relaxed. It's quite unfortunate that the zoo country never provided anything for one, security none, no food, no nothing, no infrastructures, yet we are living. So if we can live in such hard manner, it is not their evil monies that is going to help us succeed. We definitely will succeed. We pray for Biafra and we pray for Odua too. What they are very serious about their plight. And I want to also announce the middle bottom part of the zoo, all right, or would I say the Kwararafa Empire, we're serious about it. We are never aligning ourselves with the North or Ariwa. As soon as the modalities are set for referendum, we will call in for our nation or align ourselves with Biafra. If referendum is not given, it either is given or is taken by force, and we are ready for whatever outcome that is set there for us to take. Thank you very much, Sir Jonathan Mazi. I really appreciate it. May the good Lord bless us all in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And
Thank you
this is where I'm going to stop speaking calls, please. I have been close to or more than 4 hours There's something I want to read here before I close. It says is on 23rd February 2021. Why federal government cannot destroy bandits' hideouts in forest by Lai Mohammed. Listen attentively, please, because you're crying one night for you shouting one Nigeria. Listen. Nigerian Minister of Information Lai Mohammed said that the federal government will not destroy the forest hideout of bandits to carrying out kidnappings in the country. He said, while speaking to newsmen, Mohammed said the federal government can't destroy the forest because it will affect the ecosystem. You see, these people are joking with your brains, with the brains of everybody in that zoo called Nigeria. What they do, they just come out and they say, just go out there, anything that comes in your brain, just talk. These are fools. They can't do nothing. That is what they are doing. They say, no, they cannot bomb the terrorist hideout because they are afraid it will it will destroy the forest, affect the ecosystem. But they brought a helicopter gunship fighter just bombing all of forest. They were bombing it. No, that place is to destroy everything. They don't care about the ecosystem. Do you see how they deceive everybody? And the worst part of it is just like one of our brothers said, our people, they only know yapping. And not yapping for a good cause, yapping their own people. Somebody that is trying to rescue them. They only there for yapping, gossiping. Now, boy, goosey. Dear you, that is why, I say this. The Fulani, they saw that our people, we have cancers in our midst. And it is very easy to plant cancer in our midst. What do I mean by cancer? Traitors, saboteurs. With the actions of few people, they will judge the whole population. Have you forgotten when Gowon said that if you know that Igbos love money like this, does it mean that people, everybody can sell the cause? No, but just few people he met. The way people sabotage the struggle, even our late leader Ojukwu, a whole Nnamdi Azikiwe, no matter the differences he had with Ojukwu, he should pipe blue until let Biafra be restored first. But he said no. Instead, he now become the championing the diplomatic blockades of Biafra cause internationally. No matter that Gowon and all of them, the Fulani Caliphate, they were hailing him. But in secret, they were disgusted with him. They said, these people, so is how they behave. These people we respect, thinking that they are superhumans. Is how they behave. It's how they behave. It's how they behave. Do you understand? So it made them to start seeing Igbos as one type of people that it can be easily, conquered with anything, money or position. That is what they are doing. You see? They are not interested in fighting us. The Fulani Caliphate. You know what they are doing? They are using our own people just to fight us. Because that is how they feel that they can do, it's normal. Because this is how they portray themselves to be. Look at how they are burning markets. And our people are, the other time I think, is it in Yobe or what do you call it? This papers market, is it in Yobe or one of our Niger state? I don't know. I think a few days back I saw it on social media. It's our livelihoods they are destroying. In Iguacha, everywhere, in everywhere they are burning our markets. Our people are, they don't, because our people are loose garden. They don't understand that everything is a weapon of warfare. Look at today, they are blocking vehicles, lorries, and tankers carrying foodstuff coming from the so-called north, entering in the south. But all those food, most of them come from the middle belt. This is, do you see the thing? That is why they sent their Fulani headsmen destroying our crops in the south. I saw the video, I was shocked. Somebody posted it, but I never took it serious until I saw the video. Somebody was driving, making the video saying, look, this is the last village from Niger State before you cross the River Niger to enter Kwara. The whole lorries carrying food, they stop them. Do you see their tactics? Do you see that they want to, he who feeds you controls you? That is why they are destroying our farm crops, so that we become dependent on them. And you people are there, you don't farm, you depend on, oh brother, send money, uncle, send money, we want to buy. Sometimes I say, what are you buying? You cannot cultivate something. No, this is okay. You can, if you have money, bunch of money with you, you cannot see nothing to buy. What are you going to do? Are you going to eat the money? This, our people, we should know that this is multiple faceted war we are fighting. We should know how to go back to the roots, so start cultivating, farming. When we say, we don't need cow, yes, but what is the alternative you are putting on ground? You yourself. You can start poultry farming, different types of animal husbandry, even rabbit farming, goats, sheep, in a normal way to provide food. A farmer as a farmer, you don't lack food. Yeah, that's it. But most of our people are just engaged, looking for money to buy car. If you buy car and you don't see money to eat, you don't see food to buy, you see food to buy. You they go to the trailers and spray cyanide. They spray cyanide inside all those foods. And they say, okay, we have negotiated. Okay, continue coming. They call. You will see, you continue buying. You go and buy your debt. Do you understand? One of my uncles that fought the Civil War, you know what? During the Biafran War, he said sometimes the Nigerian soldiers, they'll run. They'll do as if they run away, leaving foodstuffs there. Because they know that Biafran soldiers, sometimes, most of the time, they are hungry. They will leave foodstuffs, even rice, everything, now run away. Oh, their Biafrans are coming. They will run, leaving, not knowing that they poisoned everything. Both drinks. If you go with hunger, you eat, you die. And they know. They know how to test it. They start testing it. Before no person will eat it. If they use chicken, they feed all those foods to chicken, and they wait for many hours, even 24 hours. If the chicken didn't die or didn't show any sign of a sickness, and they wait for many hours, even 24 hours. If the chicken didn't die or didn't show any sign of a sickness, but to control middle belts in order that food comes from, that is from the north. Do you see the idea? Do you see why one of our callers, he said that these people, they are wise? And they are. Whereas you are pursuing shadow, pursuing money, pursuing car, pursuing private jet. They are taking the necessary things, the roots, the grassroots necessities. They are taking it from you. And you are busy. Oh, you want to make money. Imagine you make money, you don't have land to stay. Imagine you make money, you don't even have food to buy. You carry millions of naira in your pocket looking for food. That is the wisdom. Do you understand? This man said they cannot bomb bandits because they are afraid that the bomb can cause climate change. It will destroy the forest. But look at how they came with their alacrity, bombing everywhere in Olo and also our forests. No, they don't care about it. And you are telling me that we're supposed to continue living like slaves in our own land? If we say we are in one Nigeria now, some people are superior, others are non-entities, as they are trying to portray. That the Fulanis, they can go and revenge. If you kill one person, they come and butcher the whole village. Instead of telling them, no, go to we have a country, we have a constitution, go to police, as they used to tell others. Don't take law into your hands. But they are, promoting them, that these people, when they vex, they can spoil something, so no, make them to vex. So, but they can cut off your neck. Now your people should go to police and make reports. Do you see the difference? Do you see apartheid government? Do you see caste system? All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. Judge Orwell. Do you see it? No, they cannot bomb bandits. They know where they are, but they cannot bomb them. They are afraid the bomb will cause incendiary and everywhere will be scattered. The whole bush will burn. But in Biafra land, no, they don't care about it. Even it is the so-called Biafran elite that are bringing them. That is what we are fighting, a monster, even in our own land. That is it. So our people should understand that we are here, that Biafra has come to stay. ESN is here. Nothing more. Nothing more. I'm going to stop here, but know that the colonization agenda is real. You are seeing it every day, hearing from them, their body language, their statements, their actions. It confirms everything. I urge all you, mostly Igbo youths. Our leader was, one of our brothers, their body language, their statements, their actions. It confirms everything. I urge all you, mostly Igbo youths. Our leader was, one of our, their body language, their statements, their actions. It confirms everything. I urge all you, mostly Igbo youths. Our leader was, one of our brothers, their body language, their statements, their actions. It confirms everything. I urge all you, mostly Igbo youths. Our leader was, one of our brothers, their body language, their statements,